Cool, so welcome back. Last we left off, you all awoke to find the city seemingly intact. You then spent a while just getting up, getting ready, drawing a variety of cards to interesting effects, before heading over to the first binding and chatting to Gunther and Viva Crow, who enlightened you as to a lot of the information they were discovering about the city. I think as we left off, Viva had kind of outlined to you a lot of possible options and things that were going on in the city, and you all had stepped away to plot and to plan.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to roll a d6 for my death ward.
Cool.
I keep forgetting to
Yeah,
do that.
d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. That's a 6.
Okay, so 7 days until that recharges.
Yay.
Less 1 because you guys did sleep last night,
Okay.
so 6 more long rest.
Okay.
Wait, so where are we now?
You're in the first binding.
First. Okay. I have 53 hit points, guys.
I have 40.
63 hit points. How much hit points do you have, Mother?
That's a good question. 64, I think.
Ooh.
So aside from cackling maniacally,
Sorry.
what would like to do?
So we're in the first binding. Are we just moseying around? Or are we at a house?
You guys were kind of in like one of the park areas.
Mm-hmm.
I think we literally left off whilst you guys were still in conversation with them,
Yeah.
but for the sake of it not being weird, I'll say you guys just excuse yourselves a bit to plan.
Because brain no work.
Right.
Because we kind of cut halfway through in board game mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's up to you guys. It's very much left with you have no more obligations to help with anything, but if there's anything in the city that you would like to help with, there is things to do.
Right.
But aside from that, it's whatever preparations you may want to make for your journey to the Golden Shores, and then setting off.
Rightio. Django was still recovering when we left. Hey.
So he's back at the library.
Okay. Did we ask him how long it'll take for him to be like fully?
You didn't ask. He said just that whenever you needed him, you could come find him. You just hang around the library.
Gotcha.
So at least you know where he is. If not, when he'll be back in order.
Okay. I'll turn to you two and say, so what's your guys' story? You just here with us now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but why? What do you guys have? Like, what's in it for you guys? Are we just all best buddies now?
Yeah, I don't go around asking your business, pal.
That's fair.
How soon do we want to go to the Golden Shores?
20 charisma character, by the way.
Damn! No, oh, damn it, that makes so much sense.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So now we know that we can't feel him.
Mine's
Or-
13.
I've got 10, so.
Classic.
Fantastic.
The duality of man. Okay, how long do we want to spend here before we leave?
Probably not too long,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think it's a good idea to stay around a vulnerable city.
Yeah. Are we planning on letting Camvalor know that, hey, this could happen?
Look, I'm not too sure who you think you are, but to tell a whole civilization what's plotting, I feel like they won't like that call, you know?
Yes, my ego might be a little bit too inflated. But I think it's still worth a try. If we get the monks to back us up, then maybe. And I mean, we have proof. We have the stones. We have the dead bodies. Those two. Don't know how well those will fare during travel, but
Well, I guess there's we need to prepare, but we also need to tie up some loose ends here. So not that drinking hot chocolate with your pinky up. So that's interesting.
I need to do some shopping.
Okay.
Just for
I guess we all need to do some shopping to
Yeah.
make sure that wherever we go will
on
be.
the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know any good shops?
I'm not from
Depends
here.
what it depends what you're shopping for.
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I need to go to the library.
We're just
Look at you.
Yeah. But this only occurred to me right now after this conversation. Yeah. But I need to go to the library and I need to go to the forge, the foundry.
Foundry.
The
It's
foundry.
called the smokestack. It is a foundry, so either
The
way.
smokestack.
Do you need magical items?
No, just like
Regular.
well-being, you know, hairbrush, shoes, potions.
Sure. I mean,
Food.
you can wander around and find shops like that. I can't remember.
But that's in the. You can go to the
The Grand
bazaar.
Bazaar. Yeah, the Grand
Oh.
Bazaar is the place.
Cool.
How long have you been here?
That's not important.
Yeah.
I would like to drink and buy a gun.
Buy a gun.
Nice.
Wow, you're gonna be.
That's the combo.
Didn't
Precisely, I like it.
Didn't know we had an American help.
The order matters.
Ah, yes.
Neem develops a southern raw.
Maybe do a bit of driving afterwards.
Oh my god. I was gonna say something way
I can navigate the ship.
I'm down to
air travel.
drink.
No, I-
9/11.
Whoa.
Whoa, crazy, dude. Correct.
Whoa.
Air whales. So.
Okay. We are sane at this table.
Sure.
Slightly. No, I'm not sure. So you want to go shopping. I know where you can go to drink. I don't know where you can buy guns. Chat to Leica about that. I need to go check on Soul. And yeah, I don't really care about. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave that as a vote.
What did you know the smokestack is?
Yes. Roll a history check.
Oh, this is gonna go so well.
-2.
Oh, not too bad actually. 30.
Oh, 13. Yeah, you do actually. It's not
Nope.
essentially
12.
12, still fine. Yeah, you've lived here for many years, and it's kind of an easy spot to see, and an easy one for Otto even to remember, because it looks like a stack of smoke rising into the sky. It is way down on the 12th binding.
Oh shit.
But you do.
Out of curiosity, as you go down the bindings, at what point can you usually see it?
Probably from like the 10th. You could maybe see it from higher up if there weren't other buildings, like from street level, it was blocking your way. But yeah, probably about the 10th binding.
Want to come with me to the smokestack?
Okay. I also want to go see Sil.
Oh, interesting. You guys want to do the smokestack?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Sure.
This is totally gonna work.
Yep.
3 newbies to the city. We should all just go together. Let's go see Sol.
We could just go backwards in the bindings. go library first, because
Mm.
that's in second binding, and then
That
Syl's
makes more
Grand
sense.
Bazaar Foundry.
Sounds good. Cool.
Every time.
Yeah, without much hassle, you head back to the library. Gunter is still around, looks to be paging through a book. On the cover, you can see it has a pirate ship sailing up an unimaginably huge wave. Looks to be some kind of adventurous story or tale. And he's just passing the time. You find Terrace pottering around, fixing various things and sorting books.
I was like, does it just carry it around? No, never mind.
You know, he is at a library.
Yeah.
At this point in the morning, the library isn't busy, but there are a few other students and other people around, just quietly perusing. Yeah, floor's yours.
I'm going to find Terrace before I can.
That is considerably irritated. I'll run to Terrace as well.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm
I'll
going to
shoulder
sprint.
check both of them.
You'll
Trying to get this before
Shoulder check us.
Okay. I'll say each of you make your choice of a intelligence, dexterity, or strength check.
Intelligence.
Ah, fuck.
Intelligence, dexterity.
Okay.
Dexterity.
11 for intelligence.
Okay.
That one.
Love it when I win.
You attempt to shoulder check them both, but they both see you coming just in time and step out of the way, and you just go boom, collapse on the floor. You two make your way, and I'll say you round the corner just as you see Leica getting to Terrace. You get there just before. So, yeah.
I'll turn around and go, bleh. And I'll say, Terrace, okay, so I would like some help finding a book on this weird moon cult.
Alright. Is there any information you can give me about it?
Their point of origin is in, what's the forest that grew?
Forest of 12.
Is that I met somebody there in the Forest of Twelve, but they worship the moon goddess. Can't remember what her name is.
Onion?
Anula. Yeah. I know there's going to be a full moon in the next couple of days.
Indeed, yeah.
And I just want to find out what I can about them. So if you have any leads, I'd love your help.
Very well. I think that should not be a problem. And you, Zia? What can I help you with?
I feel like because Zia came here after me, we should do my thing first and then Zia can wait. You know, that's fine with you, right, Zia? I think she's fine
Well,
with that.
I see, I appreciate that, but if Zia's thing happens to be in a similar section, there's no reason we can't do them simultaneously.
Oh, that's
Can
true.
I please have any books on Azulay and the history of Eclis and the Violet Guard?
Yes, I will see what I can do.
I think those are in the same section. Sorry, Zia.
Very well, yes. I will go and have a look for you. You're welcome to...
I'll join you.
Very well. 2 hands and all that. Cool, you can go ahead and make a history check, and she will know as well.
I really wish I had you check right now.
Have you find your stat bloke?
17.
17, pretty nice.
+5, baby!
Oh, that is quite impressive. Just that book so many times, your favorite.
Charisma.
Here we go.
And how many bookmarks do you have? Did you just use bookmarks?
Sorry?
Did you just use bookmarks since you have
Oh, right. Damn, she rolled a nat 1 and a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Just tired.
Shame.
Uh,
My
Nevertheless.
thinking does jack shit.
So bad now.
well, with a 4, that's still a 16. So she's got a high intelligence and expertise in history, being
okay.
a librarian.
Yeah.
Um,
That's 12 though. Damn.
um,
That's crazy.
Let her cook.
Yeah, without going into role-playing the whole thing, she takes you through the library and shows you through various books, some on religion, some dedicated to tales of those who found favour with Onula, adventurers who made use of her temples or her gifts or her blessings and things like that. And you learn that you find the further back in history you go, the closer Onula and Cinder, the goddess of the sun, are tied together. You learn also of the importance of a figure in both cults, religions, groups, whatever you'd like to refer to it as, the voice of the moon and the voice of the sun, respectively, who are essentially advocates or avatars for their respective goddesses, and who tend to essentially roam the land and fulfill the goals of the celestial power which they follow, as the celestial realm being far in the outer planes, as well as several cosmic laws limit the degrees to which gods can intercede. For example, they can't, generally speaking, manifest physically at full strength in the material plane. And as Terrace helps you follow the histories back, you find mention of a figure called the Celestial, and there's not much information on it, although you do remember reading of the phrase a couple of times back home in the Three Hammers. You're aware that generally speaking the dwarves keep the furthest back historical records of the known nations, and the texts that you find allude to this potentially being a singular figure who spoke for both goddesses, and there was a split or divide at some point. But more than that, you can't find many details. There is loads more common information, details about prayers and sacred holidays for those who follow.
Does one of the holidays... Sorry.
You learn lunar eclipses, surprise, surprise, are a big thing, as well as solstices. You learn a lot about the origins of the symbolism involved with Onula. She frequently uses a raven as her symbol, and it's said that occasionally when she does visit the material plane, that is the form that she takes. The moments of full moon are times when those who are granted power by Onula are bolstered in their strength, but more than that, and this coming full moon has no grand astrological importance. The full moon occurs about every 2 months, the moon cycle being twice as long as ours is. I think that would be about all that you'd find.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Over to you, I guess.
Cool. Having finished helping you, Terrace will assist you, on the way asking Otto what she can help him with.
Otto will get up from doing push-ups. 299, 300.
Oh,
Hello, you still talk. Good.
hello, I do.
I ask for a small favor.
Yes.
Magic water.
Yes.
I want to see some.
Of course. I will just assist Thea with some information, and then you're welcome to wait for me upstairs. I'll come and see what I can do.
Okay. He starts bolting.
All right. Terrace then rejoins you, and the two of you begin to scour the library together. You can make your own history check.
And then that one.
Mm.
They're the same. The library hates me.
You find a children's book.
And you struggle.
Crazy!
Okay.
Considering that I did read picture books when I was younger, it does track. No, I mean like until like a very.
So, you were looking for books on Azalea and the history of Eclipse, as well as the
The Violet God.
God. Important information. See, I'm trying to figure out how to balance this because natural 1, 22 on her end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Tells you a bunch of stuff you don't understand.
yeah.
I'm just taking all of the books off of the shelves and just putting them on the floor.
Sure. Yeah, you spend a while. She says, "Oh no, that's not okay."
My worst nightmare.
And I think I think what happens is you are concerned with the mention of something that scares Mia,
Mm-hmm.
and so in your anxiousness tend to just get in Terra's way, which makes her struggle to actually find things and just kind of makes her a little bit like a bit overwhelmed with your kind of intensity. Nevertheless, the history of Eclipse is not at all a hard thing to find information on. Many economists, as well as historians who specialize in recent history, have found it an area of specific import. I'm having deja vu. Did someone not ask?
I did,
It was.
but it was for the Violet God, so I can just share notes.
It was both.
Yeah, it was both.
Because Michael was like, haha, Zia wants to research this.
Right.
Yeah.
God, I'm so good.
I can. Yeah. So essentially, with that combination of roles, you'd find out the same amount of things as Leica did. I can re-say it all for you if you'd like, or you can get notes from KB. Cool. Nevertheless, after that, Terrace climbs the steps to find you and says, "Thank you for your patience. I am happy to help you now. Who is it that... Excuse me. Mouse for breakfast. Who is it you would like to look for?"
Otto's seated cross-legged already at the ball. He's looking down the water, he doesn't actually look directly at him. He says, Otto wishes to see his blue mother.
Very well. I can certainly see about that. Do you have perhaps an image of her, an item of hers?
Just gonna bite into his hand and hold it over the water.
That is ingenious. That should hopefully work and not taint the well, but that's okay. Very well.
A little bit of dragon's blood can't help.
Sorry?
A little bit of dragon's blood can't hurt.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that's true, yeah. She says, very well, I will see what I can do. And she will begin to mutter and cast scrying.
Would it may help?
Yes.
It needs to become like partially familiar or something, isn't it? With scrying.
So how scrying works is you can scry on anyone, and that person makes a wisdom save, which I think they can choose to fail if you're friendly towards the person. They attempted to scry on you whilst you were gone, and I rolled 4 Leica, and you failed, because you get a the person saving gets a +5 roll if the person doing the scrying has second-hand knowledge of them, if they've just heard of them. If they've met the target, the person is just a straight roll, and if the scrying person is familiar with the target, you get -5 on your save. Then additionally, if you have a connection to them, that helps things. So if you have a likeness or their picture, they get a -2 to their modifier. If you have a possession or a garment, you have a -4. And if you have a body part, a lock of hair, a bit or nail, or the like, you get a -10. So from that, I'm going to give her a -5, because it does qualify as the third option, but it's not strictly hers. So I figure that'll help halfway. And it would be, yeah, so this would be a second-hand knowledge, so it does end up just being a straight roll. You watch as Terrace performs the ritual, and the water begins to shake, tremors from its surface, causing ripples that grow and grow. As it happens, the mirrors or the water's surface goes glass. The water's surface goes glass-like until eventually it's a mirror that is, as you gaze down into it, just reflecting your face back up at you. And then in an instant the ripples stop, and the face that you're looking down at becomes your mother's instead of yours, and you see her there. The focus of the spell kind of zooms out ever so slightly, and you can see blurry around the figure of your mother, green land, likely grass or something. Looks like she's maybe sitting against a hill. You can see she has what looks like the pelt of a mountain lion draped across her legs, and is currently, I don't know what the word is, tending to it, not tanning it, not sewing it, scraping it, I don't know how else, yeah, cleaning the pelt. And you can see she's kind of rhythmically tapping her foot, and you can see her lips moving, and after studying it for a bit you can recognize that she's just singing to herself one of the songs of your people that is frequently sung whilst doing menial work. She seems, she's got a couple more scars than when you last saw her, but is otherwise unharmed and looks content.
Or does like fully on all fours, like this crystal water watching all of this, and tears will be streaming down his face, just leaving little chocolates. He's dead quiet, just watching, trying to memorize the tune like an old memory that they've almost forgotten. And he just sits back, curls up his tail a little bit, and rocks a little bit. Just 10 seconds. Thank you.
Of course. I'm glad we were able to find her. It's always comforting to know a loved one is safe.
I'm glad she's still alive.
Well, as am I. As am I.
Okay, now I can go. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Stops. Oh, and like as he's like rounding the corner, he stops midway, almost tumbles.
Yeah.
He turns and he says, "Oh, recipe for jam.
Yes, I wrote it out this morning. Let me find it. Where did I put And she spends kind of 10 minutes just searching through scraps of paper, and she eventually finds that she put it in her pillow, which felt strange when some of you slept on it because it's just bits of parchment crumpled up into a pillowcase. And she kind of smooths it out. There you go. Works very nicely with bread. On the back side is the recipe I use for bread. There you go.
Yes, I see. Smells holding it up tightly as he can, and he tucks it underneath, like between the leather straps of his arm, well, his belt that he's wearing on his shoulders.
Nice. Cool. Would the two of you like to do anything whilst this is all going on, or are you just hanging out downstairs?
I don't need to do anything.
I suppose I would just grab whatever book is around
Sure.
and try and learn about whatever it is.
Cool. The book you happen to grab, you assume was left behind by some student or other, but it's an incredibly cheesy romance novel
Also,
about an orc and a goblin.
Damn!
And the whole premise seems to be around the fact that orcs can't pronounce a certain syllable in the goblin language, which you know this to be the case. Orcs can't, and it's really funny whenever they do. So the goblin is always laughing at the orc, while the orc is just trying to learn goblin to connect with the goblin. And it ends up like, you kind of skim through it because you're not going to be here to read through the whole book. It kind of, that one premise seems to be something that someone came up with and then decided to stick with it throughout the whole book. So it just creates like a ridiculously disproportionate amount of tension in their relationship until eventually at the very end they resolve it and live a happily ever after.
awesome.
Yeah.
Kiwi! It's not.
I'm sure it is.
I said a student picked it up.
Exactly!
No, students read very good things. You'd be surprised what 14-year-olds read.
Not
Actually,
these
you
days I
wouldn't
wouldn't,
be,
but
yeah.
in my world 14-year-olds aren't heathens.
Are these like school students? I thought they were like university students.
Yeah.
Most of them are university students, but there are some younger students coming
I
through.
didn't realize Timboda had schools for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird the things you don't realize places have. Like there are doctors' offices and stuff. There's like investment bankers, but like it's all like
It's a literal city. Who would have thought?
yeah, it is a city.
Property
There's
managers.
stuff, but it's yeah,
Real estate agents.
yeah, dude. Someone's gonna go, have to resell me his house now that they left and stuff. Not to sidetrack you.
Ouch.
Cool. Where to next?
So much for freedom.
Yeah.
Bizarre. So,
Souls, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you make your way to Sill's Bakery, the Grand Bazaar. For Daniel, a large entire ward of the city dedicated to one huge market where you can find anything and everything, known to be the largest market on the face of the continent, at least as far as is known, has anything and everything. You see people from every walk of life, every nation, spice carts, food stalls, equipment shops, apothecaries, every kind of thing can be purchased here. And every kind of thing is advertised to you as you walk past by people calling out their wares and things. You very much get the sense that keeping a tight hold of your purse is a good idea in this area, but nevertheless, the few of you navigate your way through the morning bustle to Sill's Haven, finding it open but empty. The two of you find these three standing and staring at a stone wall with some rocks in front.
oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah? It seems to be pretty quiet today. Anyway, Oh, gosh.
No.
yeah, I mean, I'll, Otto, what did you want? Because I'm not letting Leica go into flirt with Sill.
So say she teach me
I'll
how to
learn.
make stuff.
Oh, yes.
Cool. you watch Leica walk straight through the brick wall.
I'll try to hide my surprise and be like, oh.
I see, yes.
I think I immediately throw something.
Bounces off the wall.
Chaos Goblin, I would know it.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, I'll also walk through.
Come in.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. I'll go through as well.
Sure. These three disappear, you two walk up and gunk, bounce off of a stone wall. As you walk inside, the kind of bell on the door jingles, and Syl flits around from the back, and you can see she's got like a tiny, like needle-like rapier type thing that she's holding, and then she sees as you guys. She's like, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you're alive.
Mhm. It seems to be safe now. Woo!
I'm glad to hear that. Those two people.
Yeah, they're with us.
All right.
Yeah,
the two of
sorry.
you see
So
a-
I must say you look really good.
No, don't listen. You do look amazing, but don't listen to Leica.
Right. Okay. You see a
Why did she?
small pixie emerge from the wall, and she flies up to both of you and taps you on the forehead. And as that happens, an illusion falls away, and you see the storefront of a bakery with the title Syl's Haven at the top. The rocks outside are actually tables and chairs set out. Inside you can see more tables and chairs. It's got a very homey, cozy cafe vibe. You can see there are at the back of the shop behind the counter rows of bread and pastries and things, as well as kind of magical conveyor belt-ish things, or food floating around in a conveyor belt type thing, Woolworths rotisserie chicken style, that look to be fresh goods, and your friends inside. So says, welcome to my bakery. I'm sure if you're with these ones, then you would know of the danger that was spoken of last night. I apologize for the illusion, but a necessary defense measure if indeed an army was to run through you. But tell me what happened. Is everyone okay? Is everything okay?
Technically, I'm not supposed to tell you, but it's fine.
Right.
So, I know, don't judge me. Ickless decided, hey, we're going to invade Timboda. Seems to be a thing that like the Mercian lords were trying to build a city to sell to the highest bidder, and that bidder was Ickless. A bunch of monks died.
That's terrible.
Yep, it is.
But the invasion is over and we win.
Yes,
And
we
now-
did win.
We're most of the hungry.
Yeah, so now they're looking for people to run the city. So if you have any recommendations. Yeah.
Right. I see. Well, not off the top of my head, but if any come to me, I'll put in a good word.
Mm-hmm.
Hungry. What kinds of thing would you like to eat? I mean, at least what kind of baked good? I still have most of them. I find that I bake faster when I'm stressed, so there are a lot of items.
I mean, good for business, but also sorry
Well,
if business,
Would-
it doesn't exist anymore. So.
yeah, I'm afraid everyone has forgotten about the store, but it's okay. So realistically, you'd be taking wasted food off my hands if you would
Why
help
don't you go give
yourselves.
it to the crutch? It makes its food.
The crutch.
There's a hospital section. I don't know where it is, but they look after people in the lower Vikings.
If you'd like, I could escort you down there sometime.
We
Yeah,
could
free.
totally do that. Good.
offer. I don't tend to get out much, but I will make sure that the food is not wasted. Thank you. Well,
Does anyone want
please
anything?
Help yourselves.
I'm good. I ate a lot of jam and bread at the library.
Opens it up like a scroll. Recipe!
Yes, that's quite a good recipe. I warrant they'll make rather a lovely breakfast. I can very much respect one filling themselves up on such foods.
I'll just try this one first, but you have meat pies and sweet pies and pies that taste like clouds.
Yes. Well, the pies that taste like meat, at least, that would be a touch of magic, I dare say. I don't work much with meats myself, but yes, I have all manner of pies of all manner of flavors. I know you had mentioned wanting to pick up a couple of recipes. Are there any particular dishes specifically that you would like to know?
Yes.
We will be going traveling quite a fair distance at sea. So if you have any recipes that could fare quite well on the open water, we would not say no.
I see.
Strange thought. She does not deal in meat. And the only thing out on the ocean is meat.
When are you planning to leave?
We have no idea.
As soon as possible.
Apparently
I
as
see.
soon as possible.
I'm afraid I'm not sure I'll be of too much help in that regard. Baked goods don't tend to keep particularly well. Mine do, of course, due to a natural inclination towards fey magic. But I'm afraid that is not something that I believe can be taught, or at least.
I've read that a ship's biscuit is the staple on the open seas, but I'm sure a good...
Did you say ship biscuit?
Yeah. Ship's
Biscuit?
Yeah. Ship's biscuit.
Is that a legit thing?
Yeah, dude. It's like hardtack.
It's like more
It's
of a-
dried out bread, so that
Yeah,
like,
it's more of like a
Oh,
cracker than
okay, like an American biscuit.
Mm.
That makes
well,
sense.
no, but like think of scone, but
Mhm.
like dried out, so that like the moisture doesn't fuck with it, and it
Oh,
doesn't go
gosh,
like mold
that
and
sounds
stuff.
terrible.
Gosh.
They are terrible.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So you're just
You've had ship
No,
biscuit?
I'm just.
you're asking still for this recipe of this most disgusting
I'm
thing you
asking
could
for,
possibly think of.
I'm
A
asking,
substitute.
and that's like, thank you, fuck, yeah, a more delicious substitute.
Well, you're welcome to take a few batches of my biscuits. I dare say they'll keep better than any of the pastries or breads, but I'm afraid I have heard of ship's biscuits, and where what I bake are sculptures, ship's biscuits are lumps of clay, and I do not concern myself with those in the humblest way possible. But by all means, take some biscuits. They should keep a few weeks at least. They might grow hard, but a few weeks more before they become unhealthy, I dare say.
I'll gladly take some of your biscuits, so it would be our, but my pleasure.
Very well.
When you make bread, do you take stuff out of weird jar that smells like old stuff?
Depends what old stuff you speak of. Flour can have.
Does she have any? Does she have like an open kitchen, or does she have like a room off separately where she cooks?
She has kind of an open kitchen. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna start reading through all of her ingredients, sticking my nose in everything I can find. I'm looking for like a sourdough starter situation.
I see. Yeah, you're able to find.
Damn,
that
man's
she does
cooking sourdough out in the open seas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible with enough flour.
True. Mother dough.
You don't need salt, you don't need water, got both of those things, just get a buck.
Salt
Send
water.
him down under, get some salt water.
Yeah, but you're able to find pretty much any standard baking supplies that you would like. Soul's happy to give them.
Do you have a recipe?
I have a number of recipes, yes, that I would be happy to share with you. 1 second, and she kind of flits off somewhere. You don't quite see where she ends up, but comes back a moment later with a notebook, or like a cookbook for her, which is really small for you. But she says, "You're welcome to take a few pages out of this," and she kind of starts paging through it, and just occasionally just ripping out pages. And at the end she has a sheaf of about a dozen pages. She says, "Here, these are all the ones that I either don't make anymore or could not forget in a million years. You're more than welcome to take them." She says, "Oh, then 1 second," and she takes them again and casts enlarge on them, so that they're normal size for you. Yeah.
Otto is straining his eyes trying to keep the tiny little lamp.
Yeah. She says, there's one more thing that I think may be helpful to you. 1 second. She flips off again and comes back with a small sheet, which she also enlarges for you. And she says, "These are a couple of more special ingredients that when I can find them, use to add certain kicks to my dishes. And I'm going to send you a WhatsApp message now with some ingredients. So all of the recipes you've gathered so far are very good, but mundane goods, but you can improve them with some of these and potentially find more ingredients as you travel."
Very, very cool. Okay. I know some of these. Yeah, that's the base code. Okay. Thank you, butterfly.
It's a pleasure.
One photo.
Of course.
It's not sticking.
Like so, I can't remember the last time I had one of these, but like the baby tartlets, and they have like cinnamon sprinkled on top, and they're really creamy in the center, which reminds me of home.
Yeah.
I like one of those, please.
Alright. She doesn't even move, she just reaches down the counter and pulls out a box of them. She's like, "There you go. I knew you were going to be fighting something last night, so I figured if you survived, you might want something like that, so there you go."
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too,
I don't
but
know where I'm gonna get my baked goods from, and I don't know who I'm gonna gossip to. Where am I supposed to tell all of my deepest, darkest secrets and fears to?
might I suggest your friends that you're trusting your life to by travelling with? But rest assured, our paths will cross again. I think it would be hard for them not to.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Nah, I'll get used to them. I am planning on going back home sometime,
Oh,
so that's gonna be fun.
well, perhaps let me know, if possible, when you decide that I could be of help.
So, do we want to do some shopping and then we can meet back here in about like an hour or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
He was in the corner with like the stack of the sweetest things.
Nice.
Eyes huge.
Nice. Yeah. So you guys are able to take pastries galore for a few days or whatever to your own tastes. Are you guys gonna go shopping as a group, split up, and what kinds of things? What kinds of things are you guys looking to get? Because yeah, depending on what you want, depends how much hassle it will be. But
I want to look for some like nautical supplies.
okay.
Like maybe if there's a shop that sells a great,
Mm-hmm.
like a specialty shop. Otherwise, maybe like a compass,
Sure.
some like rations
Mm-hmm.
and rope and stuff,
Cool.
and then also like some health potions.
I will say make an investigation check just for the health potions because those are a bit harder to find. Everything else without too much hassle.
16.
16, nice. You're able to find a store with a couple of health potions going for 50 gold a piece, which is standard price. But otherwise, you're welcome to grab.
I'll take 2 of the health potions.
Sure. You're welcome to have a look just through any list of equipment and add things to your inventory for whatever cost is there. It's not hard to find nautical supplies, as many rations and as much rope as you like. So is then people split up or?
I need to go sell some stuff, which I've had in my inventory since the ball.
Okay.
So, anyone that can appraise things for me.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
Are we splitting up is the question.
Yes.
I think that was the plan.
Okay.
We did so well last time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, last time we split up we weren't even split up here. Oh, no, you went with us.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Actually, I'll get to you afterwards. What would you like to get, if anything? Or now that Zia's left, has an hour chatting with Sil.
No!
Ooh!
God damn it.
That's a rather good idea. You know, I never really thought about it like that, but I'm definitely going to do that.
Are you sure?
I'll go back and talk to Sol. But you can sort out everyone else and we can go back to that.
Cool.
Thanks, Elijah.
Don't you dare flirt with my husband.
I think I'd join for some of the nautical
Bless you.
supply shopping.
Bless you.
Sure.
Bless you.
But then I want to
Glad
find
someone
a
said
cool pirate
Okay.
in preparation for the journey.
Sick.
And if some form of gunpowder exists, I
Mhm.
would like to find a piratey pistol as well
Okay.
somewhere.
Roll an investigation check as well.
Not appreciated at all.
If you're more supportive,
Hey,
then to my advances. then-
19.
19, very nice. Without hassle, find a pirate ship hat to your decree. I'll say
Look, the
if
party.
you're looking for like a fancy hat, like 5 gold, but that price goes anywhere down to like 2 silver, as you
Okay.
like, and you're welcome to choose the appearance
A sexton.
as you choose. Likewise, any nautical gear that you find in the equipment's desk, you're welcome to add.
Okay.
Equipment's desk, I don't know. You do find, manage to fandangle, I'll say on that roll, 2 small vials of gunpowder for 50 gold each.
Okay.
No firearms of any sort. Those are much more regulated and are rarely found anywhere except amongst the Golden Shores.
Barometer.
What's it?
I'm coming up with very useful things for
Could I have found a map of the Golden Shores or a map of the stars?
You can find a star map for probably 10 gold. I'll say same for the Golden Shores.
You could have done the map at the library.
Is there anything you want to grab?
So it's true. we could run that.
Yeah, we did.
Why didn't anybody else come up with that idea?
I definitely want to get a small anchor
Choose
to
a
use
nice
as a
size.
grappling hook.
Okay, sick.
A trident and a net.
Cool. Yeah, all possible.
Actually, I like the idea of. I don't have anything warm other than pelts. Could I look for like a large, the biggest possible leather coat?
Yeah, sure. I'll say 10 gold for a leather coat and probably, I don't know, 25 for a... Oh no, there's a grappling hook in the thing. I think there is a cost for the grappling hook.
I'll check.
I'll say add 15 gold to that for it to be a small anchor version of one. Cool, this is a map I've started working on of the Golden Shores. I have another map dedicated to the continent, so this one's shape is a little bit funky, but it's fine. And there's a couple of locations on here. There'll be more and more and more and more and more and more. But that's something to start you off with.
Maybe not.
Cool.
A grappling hook's 2 gold.
Cool, so called 17 gold, yeah.
Can I find a spyglass?
Yes.
Well, how much?
If there's change, we can trade.
You can find one for 1,000 gold.
Oh fuck! Elijah.
You can make a persuasion roll if you like to
Yes,
attempt
I'd
to
like.
get a discount.
They're like
Or
300
intimidation
gold
if that's the
with
route you'd like
gems,
to
yeah.
go.
No, I'll go persuasion.
Cool.
And also offer up my gem.
With 100 gold?
Yes, with 100 gold.
Cool.
Yeah.
How much do you tell them the gem's worth?
1,000 gold.
Okay. Cool.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
27.
Damn.
This time I didn't roll like 28.
With a 6 on this inside
Oh,
of this random shopkeep, you can exchange a spyglass for your gem.
We love
Damn.
this. Yet.
Damn.
Yet.
I'm
Well,
gonna find a
this is what
sun hat
Paragon's gonna
anyway.
become. A sun hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm so glad he didn't.
2 silver.
Nice.
What would you like
This is
to
like,
say to sell?
this is double tell now.
Or you can just roll a general charisma check for the hour, because obviously we can't sit and chit chat for an hour.
Do you want to flirt with my husband?
Yes. Why would you ask me that question? Yeah, let's. There was something I wanted to talk about, but I'll do a general quiz for funsies.
Sure.
Just
Yeah, I'll just close my eye.
11.
Okay. It's fitting. You have pleasant conversation. Sal's kind of busy with things around the bakery, but has you help with a couple of things, Yeah, you guys have conversations. It's nothing unbelievable or super strange, but yeah, you build a decent rapport.
Good to know.
So yeah,
I need to sell a velvet purse,
yeah,
a normal purse,
yeah,
a ruby hairpin,
Yeah.
and a silver pocket watch.
yeah. Okay. I will say make an investigation check. It's easy to find someone to sell. This is if you can find people to sell to for more than it's actually worth. Or if you find 13. Okay, that's about average. You can sell the lot of that. You said it was a purse, a velvet purse, a
Ruby
hairpin.
hairpin,
Okay, so
silver
that's
pocket watch.
you can sell that all for 130 gold.
Okay.
Mm. While you're out and about shopping, go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
Wow, crazy.
Okay, 19.
Cool.
No, I don't like that. Temptations just. No, that's fine. 130 gold.
Cool. Any other business in the Grand Bazaar?
I need to. No.
Harpoon guns might be
Oh, I can just
challenging to find
imagine
one here, but
after
they definitely
seeing a
exist.
shark and then just being like, yoink.
Not to say I can make one for you.
Yeah, but
That's
there's
true.
one that works.
Yo.
I found a fishing rod.
Yeah.
I'll also.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just used the fishing tackle.
Cool. Well, where to after that? I'll say for the purposes of this, you guys are in kind of the marketing capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So if you remember anything you want to have grabbed,
Mm-hmm.
you're welcome to just add it, deduct the money. I'm not pocket watching you guys. And if there's anything you're unsure about, just ask me or send me a message at any point in the week. But cool. From there, where to?
Do we want to go check out the fractured mirror?
We might as well go Charlatans Palace because somebody wanted to drink.
That's very true.
Yes.
Ah.
And you didn't get your gun.
No, I still have to drink more.
Unfortunately.
Let me
The
find.
true American way.
Did you speak to Leica? Leica knows where to get explosives, I think.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's about it. Do you know where to get explosives? That's about it.
You'd have gotten explosives before this.
But not a full-on gun.
No.
I've not seen one of those yet.
You'll head to the Charlatan's Palace. For the two of you, this is what looks like a tented off area of the market. Outside there is just inside the kind of edge of the tent is a wind chime which seems to be generating smoke as it chimes. Sitting outside is a kind of burly elven bouncer security looking type who nods you all in as you are acting normally, I presume. Walking inside, actually I have a whole, that's fine. Walking inside you find the place is dim light of multiple colours from the multiple different tent patches that make up the roof over these few streets. Dangling here and there are these wind chimes, each billowing smoke their own. As you walk through though, you find the smoke neither burns your eyes nor catches your nose, and you surmise it to be illusory smoke. The other figures who walk about here blurs in the darkness and smoke. You very much get the sense that this is potentially a bit more of a shady area, and the smoke is there to conceal everyone's identity from everyone else, at least so far as is possible. There are various buildings around, and the one that the group leads you to is known as the Trickster's Tonic. A sign outside displays two comical gnomes laughing at a goblin unconscious before them. The door is about 2 feet shorter than normal, and as you squeeze through, you find the interior to be similarly scaled. The space you find yourself in is rather wide and high-ceilinged, compared to most taverns, but the tables, bars, and other aforementioned paraphernalia are smaller than average. This effect heightened due to the above average dimensions. You can see various small folk are scattered around the tavern. There's one dwarf, a couple of halflings, a couple of gnomes, and the like. You quickly get the sense that this is a tavern made for the smaller races of the world.
Oh yes.
I forgot to buy bird seed for the very actual bird I have. Can I please buy that?
You can.
Thank you.
For how long do you want?
2 months.
I'll call it 5 copper for a day, so you can work that out. So that's 1 silver. That's 30 silver, 3 gold.
Sure. Okay.
What?
Having a bird's expensive.
That's cheaper than it is to feed you. It's fine. Yeah. Who did I say was? Crucially, you can see that each patron appears to be under the effect of some kind of minor spell or curse. There's a group of halflings, each of whose hair is changing colours every few seconds. A pair of gnomes sit laughing together. One of the men has 4 birds circling his head, and the woman he's sitting with has steam pouring out of her mouth, ears and nose. The barkeep, as you walk in, gestures around and says, "Please choose a table. What can I bring you?"
Oh. Anything strong.
Good, we only serve one drink here. And goes and kind of gives you all a bit of a stink eye, especially Otto, who's the biggest of the big people. Well, except for Leica, doesn't give Leica.
Can I catch his eye and say, I also would like something, not the weird stuff.
Don't be silly.
I'll also take one drink.
Of course.
It's a school.
And a minute later,
They're not children, Otto.
a minute later, he brings around to your table. He says, "Yours without the special stuff. Do not worry."
I highly doubt that.
Can I suss it out?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Drinking that sense, we have to make an insight check to see if your
There
drink
are
is not
bubbles,
spiked.
there are bubbles
Bubbles in
rising
the body.
up out of your glass and popping in the air like soap bubbles.
Mm.
And he just looks. That is part of the fermentation process. Do not worry.
Insight check!
Make an insight check.
I just want to know if it is part of the
Yeah, sure.
Science.
It's a no one!
Just 2 nat ones.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Of course
that
it
is crazy.
That's awesome.
He says, that'll be one silver for the round.
I'll get this, guys, and then I'll walk with him back to the bar with my beer, ale.
Cool. Alright.
I'll note down mine.
Swag.
Point towards me.
I'll write it down.
See it as a dinosaur hoodie.
Okay, well.
Cool. Just something I'm looking for.
This is
Here we
smaller
go.
than the rest of us.
Did you say you drank Otto's?
Yes, I tried.
Tried to drink it or what?
Try to chug it.
Are the
Try to
portions
chug
all
it.
the same size?
Chuck.
Sorry?
Are the portions all the same size?
No, he would have brought you guys big ones.
Good luck.
Cool. For everyone who drank their drink, go ahead and roll a d10 for me. If you manage to get Otto's drink down, go ahead and roll 2 d10s.
2 9s.
Damn.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another one because 2 9s.
6.
Okay. So both of you, illusory birds begin circling your head, various kinds of various colours, and you, as soon as you set down the mug, you're left with like a beer moustache or whatever, which quickly grows into a real moustache, which then drops into a magnificent beard.
Awesome.
Yeah. Zia, are you having a drink? Okay.
I know my lesson.
Cool.
That's when we went into the perfumed rose.
For Unim, these effects last for 12 minutes. And for Kazarus, they last. That's 14 hours.
Yo.
Very nice.
Cool. You back with the barkeep?
I just say, cut the shit. Give me the normal shit.
Fine, but it's no fun. And he pulls out another. Well, it doesn't pull out, but gestures that he's pouring tea out of a cask, which is clearly labelled with a well-known beer brand, and gives you a cuppa.
I'll put the silver down for the round of gold to say thank you.
Well, thank you very much. You can have normal alcohol any time in here. Enjoy.
Cool. Smokestack!
What is that?
There's one game I'd like to play if you guys are keen, since we're in a pub.
Sure.
Anybody care for a round of what the fuck is up with that?
Sure.
Who are you? You don't sound like Otto.
Hmm?
You don't sound like Otto.
There is this new person at our table.
It's my inner voice, okay?
Is that Bones? Hi, Bones. Nice to meet you. Finally, after all this time.
Is that Ashton Greymore in this pub?
Anybody keen? No? Yes?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can keep going if you don't want to.
Sure. Let's
No, it sounds really
I'll
intriguing.
just watch.
Oh, that's a shame. Because Otto would look down at you first. He'd look at your horns, your stubby little horns, and just go, your horns, you do this to yourself or someone do it to you?
Someone did it to me.
Why?
That's a story for another time.
What the fuck is up with that?
So, how does this work?
I don't
Wonderful. Completely
know.
wonderful.
It works how you want it to work.
Okay.
It's just you take in turns asking questions and then
Okay.
going, what the hell is up with that?
Huh. Okay. Like you disappearing. What's up with that?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Who was that with?
Yeah, you know, getting kidnapped and disappearing are two very different things.
Okay, fine. You getting kidnapped. What is up with that?
That dude just really wanted some good talks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was not a pleasant time, I'll give it that much. It was kind of not great. It was kind of pushed over the so it was okay.
Yeah.
What we spoke about. What we spoke about.
He was like a shiny dude.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like kind of shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And he was... He gave me a premonition of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? Bad omen. Omens are bad.
I'll say that to Orvish.
Oh, why didn't you just say that?
Before that whole spiral happens again. Let's just say something is going to... I might need you guys' help in the near future.
Okay.
It might involve some fighting, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Maybe some strong words,
That's type of words.
but
Swearing. Or negotiations.
maybe negotiations.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, turning into a monster, what's up with that?
family. Mm-hmm.
Adding another short person to the group, what's up with that?
Yeah, with a deck of cards that can summon flying whales.
Yes.
What's up with that? I really like this. This is fun.
It's just something I found on my travels.
Inside
check!
Make inside checks, make a deception or persuasion.
Ah!
And,
7!
10!
Yay!
let me see.
Natural 1!
18.
Ah!
The guy with 10 charisma, everyone.
We have 15 charisma.
Get 15 charisma! Damn, yeah.
I said, but you can find out and then deal a card to each of them.
Do you have a card? Do you have cards left? I
That's the day
thought-
after, isn't it?
Have we slept since?
No.
No,
No,
that was
yeah.
this morning.
Oh, was it today?
Ooh.
I'll deal them regardless.
Oh no.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
6.
And then, can I cast like thaumaturgy?
Yeah?
to make the table rumble.
Yeah.
And then I quickly grab the card. I'm like, no.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, before you can see it.
Yeah.
Cards are back.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. You two being a couple, what's up with that?
Yes.
We're looking for the same
Just
thing.
work together.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what they will say.
partners.
You guys being a throuple, what's up with that?
The throuple of Otto's dreams.
Ah, gosh, no.
Otto's like, isn't a thruple a wrestling move?
Suplex throuple. That all makes sense. Yeah.
We are not a throuple, no. We found Otto. Just like rescued me from prison, technically.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you guys meet? What's up with that? I've never played this game anymore.
Was it a chance encounter?
Did you guys
Your
kiss?
eyes met over the bar.
What's up with that?
We both serve the same god. So
Okay, well
you
then
tend
who do you
to
serve?
meet Other
We
people
told
at
you
the
before.
events.
Yeah,
If you weren't listening, that's not our fault.
did tell you who you
I've heard of Tozia before.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting god.
Did you not when they originally?
I can't remember. Did I?
I know KB did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Shit.
share all of it, you know.
Do you want me to tell you or would you want to?
Temple socials, you meet people.
Huh.
16.
I haven't heard of it.
Huh.
Far away.
Oh, from where?
Far away.
Where? Far away.
That's
Our
what
God only reveals herself to the world, so you probably have to.
Oh, okay.
but we can get there.
Yeah.
And what is, yeah.
Miracles and magic. And
Okay.
what do you do?
miracles and magic just takes gold. Think about anything. It costs gold.
That's true.
So obviously
We
magic.
lost
would
me.
cost-
Think about anything.
We pay gold to our God, and our God gives us magic.
But
Huh.
your god has magic and things.
God's got to eat.
What?
God's got to afford a home.
Gosh. Okay. Otto.
This being said, we just circling
Yeah.
just circling with one bird.
I've got a beard, which I'm stroking.
Gosh. Bones. What is
Yes.
up with that?
What's his friend?
Bones is not with us?
Bones is here.
I know Bones is here. Where is the rest of Bones?
In bag?
Okay,
Well, pieces.
why is Bones not attached all together?
Because it's difficult to travel with bones.
That's,
I don't
that's
know.
actually quite smart.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh,
Okay.
Otto, that's actually very clever.
Yeah.
I cast remove bodies.
I cast Classify.
I cast liquefy teeth.
It is such an awful spell.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna put you guys up against someone who just does spells like that.
The dentist.
I cast pour water in your mouth when you're thirsty just to suck it back out again. Alright, so, where to next? Or if more questions.
Smokestack?
Smokestack, yeah. We're gonna play this game while we travel.
Cool. Well, yeah, it's up to you guys when you arrive there. I mean, you can fast travel or you can chat while you travel. You can have been there 10 minutes ago. I don't know.
Smokestack.
Smokestack.
I'm going to point to Neem's little fishing net cape. What's up with that?
How are we traveling, by the way?
Carriage, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Buckley's saving a ring.
Yeah.
As we go down the bindings, Otter's got his full half torso out the window and he's just handing out some bacon stools.
Nice.
Otto, that's for the trip.
But they need it, they're hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna be hungry if you give away all our food.
I make more food.
Don't worry, I have a fishing rod. I'll feed us.
Have you ever fished before?
Yes. Ask Neem.
Make an insight check, make a deception persuasion check.
You gotta fish all the time.
Maybe. If you rolled a 1.
Yeah,
possible.
duh, if he rolls a 1.
What the fuck is
Ah, damn it! It's 17! Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
And Neem here is a nautical extraordinaire.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Nevertheless, you make your way all the way down the city to the 12th binding. And from a distance, you can see the stack of smoke that gives the place its name. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know all of this, but I'm going to read it anyways. Part foundry, part refinery, part workshop. The smokestack is a large block-like building on the very edge of Timboda. It is a large, scorched brick warehouse with various chimneys, each spewing smoke to varying degrees. Even from that street outside, one can immediately feel the heat generated by this building. Those without shelter tend to gather by its walls on the colder days, seeking solace from the chill. Inside, the warehouse is chock full of furnaces, chain pulley systems, balconies, anvils, work tables, and all manner of other bits of machinery and equipment used in all things metalworking. Yeah, that's about all I'll read for now.
Mike is going to scream like a little.
Child on Christmas. An avocado.
And run inside.
Nice. Yeah, as you head inside, there is like a wave of heat as you step inside, and it's a very warm space. But you can see kind of, open warehouse. Inside there's kind of like a small like reception-like area. There's kind of a desk that's blocking off from the like warehouse proper. On the sides there's some steps that go up to like a second level up, which is like a balcony around the whole thing. You can see various figures working and pulling and hammering and smelting and crafting. I think there's just the sound of clanging metal, the roar of flame. Interestingly, you note there are open flame torches lighting the space, which you are very aware is a huge hazard in any of these kinds of works, but nevertheless that's how the whole place seems to be lit.
Cool. I'll take a second to marvel.
Sure. As you, I presume you all crowd in, you see a large one-armed golden dragonborn, probably just an inch or so shorter than you, Otto, who with his one good arm has been hammering something on an anvil, look over, and then call up through the warehouse. Regred, we've got customers! And a moment later, tromping down the steps, you see a elderly-looking dwarven man, hands grease-stained. He's got a leather apron on. He's got what looks like a pair of goggles that have been kind of frosted over slightly. He's got a large white beard that looks to have been braided and kind of tucked inside his apron. bald spot on the top of his head. And he walks down the steps and comes to stand beside the desk and says, welcome, welcome. How can I help you today?
Hi.
Hello.
Would there be like a hello or like a greeting that people from the Three Hammers could like recognize each other outside of the cities?
Yes. I don't know what it is, but
Oh,
you can,
fantastic!
Make it up.
you
I'll
can
make it up
say
right
the
now.
greeting.
I'll make it up right now. I'll excitedly go around the other side of the table and
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not be hasty now.
and take his shoulders and hit him in the head with my forehead.
He says, ah, takes your shoulders and hits you right back. Far from home then, I gather.
Too far. But the warmth of the forge really does light up the yearning to smelt some stuff.
Oh, I could not agree more. What brings you here?
Tiny now, but
Yes.
I have an idea.
All right.
I need to find some sort of magical heart to create a wand.
I see.
And I need it to be smithed into this drill bit. Because wands are puny and sucky, and I feel like you would agree. And
Right.
this looked a lot cooler and more durable.
That is fair.
And I need this for once. It will transform into. So I need it to be sturdy, I need it to be hearty, and I need the magical components to be able to endure lots of wear and tear.
I see.
And then I'll take out from my bag of holding schematics. Schematics? What? Schematics for my arcade gun, firearm,
Sure.
and show it to him.
All right. He kind of takes them up and looks them over. And, this is mighty impressive. I appreciate having someone, a customer in here who actually knows what they're talking about with these things. 1 second. And he takes them over to the Dragonborn. He says, Arida, what do you think of these? You reckon we could do those? The Dragonborn kind of sets down his hammer, extends his hand out towards the dwarf, who first takes off the large glove that the Dragonborn had been wearing, who then takes the sheets and begins looking through them. He sits back. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. I need a couple of the others to help, but that can certainly be done. Dwarf comes back and says, well, you heard him. This is definitely something that we can likely help with. Of course, it will require a lot more discussion and likely input from your part, materials, exact shapes, how much time you have, what sort of cost you're looking at. It's a whole process, but we do have the capabilities to help with everything in these schematics.
I'll give you anything you need.
All right. Well, that's one I've not heard before. Are you pulling my leg?
Only if I can shoot it off later.
We don't make jokes like that in here.
Oh, sorry.
There are enough accidents that
That's fair. It's a place of work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
always forgiven. No worries.
Does he point to a sign that says no joking allowed?
No, he doesn't. But he does thumb his way over to the Dragonborn who is missing an arm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, guy. He does say, the one issue that we have, which, frankly, we'd be happy to overlook if you are, is that we are not, strictly speaking, qualified from crafting items such as these. In fact, we have been expressly forbidden for whatever reason. The lords of the city have taken upon themselves to ban us from anything that could be used as a weapon or equipment or anything like that. We have been confined to mostly producing commercial pieces and the like, but nevertheless, we often tend to forget about that old ordinance, and so if you are similarly forgetful, then we can most certainly move ahead.
Well, to repeat something I heard while I was walking down the streets on the way here, fuck 'em. Not what I said, but just
No,
in passing, you know.
Said that in confidence.
no. That was a short human guy, ginger, kind of like balding. Yeah, he's a problem around here.
No,
Yeah,
I'll look out for him.
yeah, I wouldn't get too close. He
Handsy.
No, he just tends to urinate on people's belongings when he gets the chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's-
I know somebody like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of types like that around here, but nevertheless, as for the rest of you, is there anything that we can do for you? Any goods you need crafted, repaired, enchanted?
Yes. I'll take out my spyglass. Would you be able to refashion this into a monocle and also make it even more magnifying?
Kind of takes it from you, stands it, gazes down it, says, well,
Can I like interrupt him
yeah.
and say, I think I can make that work?
Well, I mean, we can take a look at it, or your party member can if you like.
Can I insight check
Like
it to make
Sure
sure?
thing. Go ahead and make a
I'm not
persuasion
too good.
or a
Just
Deception.
not just gonna break my 1,000 gold spyglass.
Your 100 gold spyglass.
It's worth 1,000 gold.
You can sell it for 1,000 gold
Yeah.
probably and just get.
Oh, it bounced down, so it's a 6.
I got a 7.
Nice.
I have full confidence in myself.
I have full confidence in you as well. I'll let this one take a look at it.
Alright, as you see fit, hands it back.
Can you make my leather armor into studded leather armor?
He says, yes, that's definitely something we can do. I mean, we are not tanners ourselves, but it's quite easy to cut out the leather bits where the metal pieces go. That wouldn't be a problem at all. It can be done within the hour.
You'll see, you'll see like putting her hair back into a workable bob and say like, she should have just asked me this
A
before, but
workable bob.
I can do that. And I'll
Bun.
fine, bob, whatever.
No, they're
And
not
I'll
the
just-
same.
And then I'll take it instead of giving it to the dude.
I'm wearing it.
Take it off, yeah.
No. because the armor is like crafted into the shift weave that I have. So I'm like, I don't know if they'd be able to fandangle around the magics.
Neither do they. You haven't mentioned that.
I mean, I would mention that.
Okay.
Which is why I'm not letting Rika strip me.
Did we meet a magical tailor that was experimenting with armor?
Yeah, but he
Yes.
would just be able to make more glamours for me, not. Or I assume he wouldn't have any blacksmithing.
Well, there was him, and there was also the person that knew him that was making suits and stuff that functioned as armor.
Oh, that's so true.
Wasn't it the Earth Genasi
Yeah.
woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Well-
like,
Did any of us return our stuff?
No.
We
I
rented
think I
some
did,
things.
actually.
You rented a dress you never returned.
Leica bought the dress though.
Oh, I did.
You
Yeah.
did buy the
I was
dress.
a rich. I'm a rich person.
Finson died, so
Finson did die.
Finson did die.
fair enough.
And
And
died in those clothes.
Crazy.
High did return them, I think. Yeah. You're welcome to chat to him here. Otherwise, with the downtime, we can say that you've spoken
Yeah,
to
I'll
both
do
of them.
it
I'll work
now.
out costs and stuff for you.
Yeah.
So can I work on your shit or not?
No.
Like, okay.
Work on mine double. Double.
You have to actually buy clothes. Other clothes to wear.
Could have given you a +1 to defense, but that's your shit.
It's fine.
This entire time, you guys have been talking to the dwarf. Otto's been staring at the freaking dragonborn. It's the
Yeah.
first time we've seen the dragonborn that looks like this.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna walk up, like, a meter away from him while he's busy just watching.
So it's impossible to walk up because you guys walk in and then there's like a desk with like gates here, and then beyond that is the warehouse. So you'd have to go through the gates.
How big are the gates?
They're like
Oh, they're like ceiling kind of.
no, they're like swing doors like that you would walk through at like a restaurant. Kind of like
Salute.
yeah, like kind of ish. I mean, they look like, you know, they have a bolt on them, but it's like a slidey
Saloons.
bolt.
Bombs.
Bars, saloons.
But no, they come up to about like just above like your waist, I'd say.
I can just easily walk over.
I mean, yeah, you can.
That's exactly what
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do it.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as you do, the Dragonborn turns around and it looks like he's crafting some kind of an axe, which is still molten and dripping, and he just points at you and says, "Get back! This is another place for you, friend."
Throw it. You know you want to. Throw it!
I'm sure I'd want to continue with this piece that I've been working on for 2 days. Leaving it out in the air anymore now. would ruin it.
Otto. Let us work, bud.
I'm gonna
I just
cast
want to know
Douse
what happened to
Light
his
on that
arms.
axe, so it's not glowing anymore.
Okay.
You know what?
Still, I'm casting Douse Light on the axe, just so it's not glowing.
Crazy.
Oh, but
It's still
it'll
hot.
be
It's
hot.
still hot.
Yeah.
But that would freaking the fuck out.
Just put the
It's
light
just-
on.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Nice. He just kind of
Hmm?
looks taken aback for a bit and holds it up, and he doesn't have another hand.
Crazy.
The phantom limb taking over.
Damn.
And you watch as he just curses and then puts it back onto the anvil, and then just uses his breath weapon to breathe fire on it and
Cool.
starts glowing strongly again. And you watch as he leaves it there, picks up the hammer and continues hammering on it.
I want to fight him.
Do you want to stay here with me?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing it out through the doors and keep on.
Yeah, then I was thinking, like, move the fuck out of here. The pushing will never work, but I'm just. It's the thought that counts.
Are you trying to push me out the door?
Yeah, but I know it'll never work, but I'm just pushing you nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. With you clinging to my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Arida Michelle.
Huh? That's not the name.
So true.
What is your name, friend?
Otto. Otto Umberglass. Of the Glass Scale clans.
Well met.
What clan are you from?
I'm from no clan. I was born in the city.
No. What clan are you really from?
Truthfully, I do not know.
That's a weird.
Makes sense with weird name. Okay, bye, Michelle. Turn around. Away.
As you do that, you can see there's an elven woman who walks past behind the guy, and she just goes, keeps walking. He just sticks out a leg and just trips her, and she goes, curses and looks up at him, and then keeps walking.
Oh my god, he has his ear too. He has a Leica.
He just turns to her and says, "Careful, slip. You might slip." And she kind of just glares at him and then keeps walking. At that point, the dwarf has been continuing to look through the blueprints, And he turns and calls up the steps into one of the off rooms. He says, Sela, come have a look at these. And you see descending down the stairs a large female bugbear with kind of like reddish fur. Looks kind of, I guess you could say dainty for a bugbear, and has like a pair of spectacles on, what you see is definitely a custom tailored apron, because where a normal apron ends, there's been an extra bit of leather attached to it beneath that to make a long apron for her long form. With long limbs, she kind of walks down the steps and says, yes, Master Bilios, what are we dealing with here? He says, I'll let you have a look. You tell me what you think could be done about these. He hands it over and she kind of holds them and starts looking through them. Says, well, these were well written out. It seems a thorough plan, does it not? He says, yes, indeed it does. There's this one over here. She looks up and says, hello.
Looks down.
Looks down. Well, looks up from the papers. Hello, are these your plans?
You like them?
They are quite ingenious. I can't say that we've been asked to make something of its like before.
It's a one of a kind.
I dare say you may be right then. I'm sorry, what is your name? Like original then. Well, I certainly think we can do our best, can't we, Master Bilios? He says, indeed we can, and we shall. I want you on this project though, it'll be good practice.
What'd you say name was?
Bilios.
Sorry, the bugbear's name.
Sela. Seelah. She says, okay. All right. As you know, Master, the larger projects aren't my specialty. And he says, I know, but you must be proficient in them all the same. She says, very well, I'll go heat the forge. And kind of wanders off into the back, greeting some of the people she passes as she goes. And Dolph turns back and says, how much time have you got for this?
That was a good question. I'll be right back. And then I'm going to go back and talk to the group. And say, okay, huddle. Does anybody huddle?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, what's our plan? I need to make this. I'd like a day or two.
Did you
What
ask about
is-
strange rock?
That is a good point. I'll ask about the strange rock. This was more important, so sorry. But point being, how long do you guys want to muck around?
I don't mind a day or two.
I can wait.
Yep, I'll find something to do.
Cool. I'll sort out all our stuff here then. And I'll see you guys in a bit.
You stay? Okay. Cool. Gives me an opportunity to spend some more time with Soul then.
So I presume you relayed that information on going back inside. Grand. That should be possible then. Would you be interested in helping on the crafting of this item?
It should be my honor, Master Villas.
Very well. And he kind of slides open the gate and says, come on in then.
Well, before you go, I like trident, but if you throw a trident, it's gone. Can you make a trident that comes back? Can you ask my friend to make a trident that comes back?
I can ask them and see what works.
Okay. Pull a trident, slam it into the ground.
So that's
Yeah, can I?
Yeah.
I'll just eagerly throw my very old and like rusty rapier on the table along with the pirate hat, and then he says, "Do something. Thank you,
Didn't you want a gun?
if possible."
I'm afraid that one we won't be able to help with. That's gunsmithing is very different to
Okay.
what we do, but we can certainly give you an improvement on this.
And he very visibly puts a gemstone under that
Okay.
to see what you can do.
I will. We will indeed. Cool. So you all head off to your various businesses for, I'll call it, the rest of this day, the full next day, and I'll say you all convene the morning afterwards. KB, are you wanting to just craft a wand or something more?
I just want to craft the one because I'll stick to flavor text because I can just apparate the fucking gun wherever necessary.
Great.
I'm also going to ignore Zia completely and work on her armor and give her +1 to defense.
Apparently, I'm running around naked.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
the,
not?
the issue is Zia was wearing it.
Oh,
Yes.
you didn't give it to them? Oh.
No.
No.
No, I was gonna go the crafting mirror. And the.
Do you not have traveller's clothes
Genasi.
underneath your armor?
No, I don't. I
Out
apparently.
your
got rid of-
commando.
Damn.
Well, my. It's.
Yeah.
No, so the armor is worked into
Should
the
straight stone.
clothes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
No explanation. Nope, it's okay.
Cool. Let me just. How much does your leather armor cost?
I don't know. I think studded leather armor is.
No, just leather. The one you have now. Yeah, studded leather is 45.
Huh. I was going to say way more.
So the leather must be like 30. It's 10. No, it's just leather. Yeah, no, it is 10.
Neem, what did you get? Captain's hat, huh?
A rapier
Rusty rapier.
And a gem.
and a gem.
This is so useful.
How much gold do you have?
Do something.
1,197.
Okay. For 200 gold, they will conspire together and leave your glamour weave into the studded leather, and they'll additionally leave slots for 2 extra outfits there.
Yay!
Which I'll say 10 gold an outfit you can fill with whatever things you like, up to 20 gold an outfit if you want something elaborate. Leica, go ahead and make for me 3 rolls, adding your proficiency bonus and your intelligence, just for ongoing crafting.
Proficiency bonus is
+3 right now, so intelligence +3. Yeah,
Could I don't know if it's possible,
Yeah.
because I totally came up with it,
yeah.
but could I get a dagger that, actually no, I didn't come up with it, that enchantment for dagger, that throw dagger comes back.
Interestingly, no. You learn, or I think the what's her face already shared with you. There were severe restrictions placed on magical
Yes.
weapons being sold throughout the city.
Yeah.
Interestingly, that is an artificer infusion that I can learn, but I don't have that one right now.
What a returning.
It's quite cool.
That's cool.
It's really,
Is it
really cool.
the gloves, or is it?
I'm not too sure if it's a particular item or something I could just enchant a weapon with, but I don't have it on them
Cool.
me right now.
What are your rolls?
So my first one was a 12,
Okay.
second one was a 16,
Okay.
third one was a 23.
12, 16, 23, going up. Okay, cool. Alright, that works nicely. I'll read the rest of this for you. So, after you spend a few more days under the guidance of Syl, you're welcome to add a chef feat. Following that.
Nice.
I've got it, thanks, Summoner. You two are able to, whatever else you'd like to do in the city. If anything, you can let me know.
I want to pull some cards.
Sure thing.
Yes, we can.
Cool. yeah, I'll finish Kirby's thing and then we can go ahead with that. As you go through the process, you do use, I'll say 5 pounds of the meteorite is what they use as the magical base for the thing.
That's so sick.
If you're happy with that.
I'm very happy with
They
that.
don't
That's
really have
fucking
other
awesome.
magical metals. And
Could I, while
yeah,
this is going on, could I
Yes.
inquire about, what Master Beliz's take is on the meteorite? Because I know he probably works with stone and probably has a quite large repertoire of metals and stuff. So
yeah. So he shares with you that whilst he has only worked with meteorite once in his life, it is an area of interest of his. So he says that the use for meteorite varies depending on how it is, the process used in the smithing process. Except he worded it better than that. So when smithed at an incredibly high heat, whatever is crafted ends up being essentially indestructible. So when used for things like armor and shields, that is incredible. He says that when enchantments and arcane runes are engraved into it whilst the metal is still hot and pliable, it becomes an especially strong conduit for magical powers. He says that if it is infused with the essences of other arcane cores or certain specific magical devices, it can gain a semblance of sentience and become essentially an automaton or some kind of construct to a certain extent. He says that some meteorites, depending on the makeup of the metals in them, have other properties, but these seem to be the main three that your one is. So the slivet that they're using now is being used for the arcane conduit of those three options. I'll read the rest of the stuff to you as you go, because throughout the day and a half you do get to know a few of the people around. The space is lit by flame torches, a hazard to be sure, but it's one that drives the workers to cautious and methodical work. Speaking of, such workers are all of strong build and keen eye, well aware of the dangers of their trade, and will all rather spend an extra day on a single piece than risk a mishap. As part of the grand industry, the smokestack has been banned from sales inside of Timboda, so instead they export their wares across Marath at a cumbersome expense. The smokestack specializes in malicial engineering, in fact designing the collapsible shield favored by many across the city, and thus has been disallowed by the lords from prospering as they well might. The foundry is owned primarily by Regred Bilios Normsbane, a dwarven engineer of full beard, singed hair, and sooty-stained hands. Despite being the sole proprietor, all members of the stack regard themselves as a family, each one keeping the rest in mind of their actions, so Bilios frequently allows others to handle business. Aside from Bilios, Areda Michel is the most important name to know on the floor. The hulking gold dragonborn is chief smith, and not a candle gets lit or a project gets conceived that he has not given the go-ahead for. Cautious yet encouraging, Areda is the reason the stack has not yet burned down, and also the region why young engineers there seldom lose their spark. Sela Ubor is another key figure, designated apprentice to Bilios. The bugbear studies tinkering under his watchful gaze. Though a passable smith in her own right, she carries a considerable talent for the more intricate creations. She acts as assistant, apprentice, and when needs be, bodyguard, though in truth she is terrified of violence. So you learn, everyone there goes by a nickname they've picked up to some degree. So the one that walked past was an elven woman called Slip. There's also a gnomish woman called Sparks, an earth genasi man called Fish, a halfling man called Cranks, a half-elf woman called Teapot, a human man called Chalk, a hobgoblin man called Curse, a tiefling woman called Gull, and an Aarakocra man called Taint. You learn a couple of the
Even the short
A couple of the meanings behind these. Taint earned his name because he is always covered in ink and leaves a taint on everything he touches, because he's so often writing and engraving things. And in fact, he's the one who helps you out with engraving the runes whilst your meteorite is hot, as he specializes in some of the enchanting aspects. Yeah. The tiefling woman called Gull is so named because she is laughing frequently and her laugh sounds like a gull's cry, and her laughter can frequently be heard echoing throughout the workshop. The half-elf woman named Teapot was given the name because her real name is Primary, and they felt that an appropriately fancy nickname suited her, although she is very much the dark and snap your legs type if you call her Teapot. Everyone continues calling her Teapot because they know that she's not going to do that. The Earth Genasi man is called Fish because his name translated to Terran means fisher, and so they just took part of that word, fish, and referred to him as that. Lepora, the gnomish woman known as Sparks, is so called because everything she makes ends up sparking and catching on fire. And so on and so forth. There are kind of 4 main enchantments that they tend to imbue things with on request. So the one is a +1 enchantment, so they can enchant on magical equipment into a +1 version of it, which is what they will spend their time doing with your rapier. Just let me know what the cost of a normal rapier is, and I will figure out the cost of that if the GM covers it.
Could I? Sorry, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Could I? +1 means as Captain Hat. +1 defense means as Captain Hat, please.
+1 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Sorry, that's an Optimus infusion, so I can.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, then absolutely. Then they can enchant armor to be silent, so armor that would normally give disadvantage on stealth would not.
Dude, this is so cool. There's so many Optimus infusions that they have.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
actually?
it's so
I didn't
cool.
even look at that. They can. They have an enchantment called Tinkerer's Eyes, which they infuse to a set of optics, eyeglasses, or other form of eyewear, which allows the wearer to cast Identify once per day without requiring material components.
Cool.
1 second. And the final one being Spark Launcher. And a piece of equipment giving this enchantment deals an additional d4 fire damage on any attacks it makes, which fires a projectile. Yes.
Leica has True Sight, by the way. Just
Yeah.
reminding you.
Cool. Yeah.
Just
It's all good.
reminding
What's the cost of a rapier?
25.
So 25.
Yeah, sounds like you have really cool goggles. Which could be right
So
now.
what enchantments would you like in total? And I'll work out a full bill. So the enchantment for the +1 and the rapier comes to 300 gold. The enchantment, if you want a Tinkerer's Eyes enchantment, that also costs 300 gold.
I think I'll just do the sparks for me.
The Spark Launcher costs 400 gold. And then there is additionally, I'll say roll for me a charisma check with advantage, because they are, yeah. And then, what else?
Jesus. Natural 20, baby! A natural 20!
On just one roll.
Thank you very much.
Roll again, see if you get 2. See if you get 2.
2.
How much gold do you have?
I have 697.
Okay.
I'm not paying for you. Sorry.
They will.
Give me a +1 to defense, fucker.
They will offer to give you the Spark Launcher enchantment on your wand, the +1 enchantment to Neem's thing, and a Tinkerer's Eyes enchantment on the Spyglass for 600 gold, as well as the services they're helping you with to make your wand, which is like 400 gold discount, plus whatever they would normally charge for smelting meteorite for you. Your choice.
I'll do it. Out of respect for that.
You can get others to pay you back.
Don't you also,
Can I? These two?
You can steal money from them.
don't you also have an emerald
next.
worth 100 gold?
The next,
So cool.
make another wisdom save for me.
You have an emerald worth 100 gold.
I
Yeah, you do.
Huh. 3.
Cool. As you're going about your day, the following day after you drop KB off, at some point you hear and kind of feel just a very ominous sense and a sense of anxiety that kind of builds up for a minute, and then you hear a loud cracking which sounds like a tree either snapping in half or falling over. And then standing there for a few seconds, nothing else seems to happen, and you go about your day. But that night you have very uneasy dreams. You dream that you're running through a dark forest and there's something behind you chasing you, snapping through trees. All the while from the ground you hear lots of different whispers, help us, please, save us, he's gonna get you. As you keep running and you wake up in a cold sweat. Anyways, you guys wanted to draw some cards.
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, go ahead and roll some dice as you will.
Are we just gonna take turns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You first.
Take turns until the thing runs out of magic.
That was so cool, Elijah.
I made that like 5 sessions ago, and
He was really
you didn't get a
excited.
chance to
It
go
was
to
so
it.
cool.
And yeah,
So
but
cool.
When
You
guys
just
are
send me
restricted,
all
it's
the
there.
all the
I'll send you the
nicknames.
whole thing.
Oh.
Oh shit,
Ooh, yes.
the one does kill the deck, but I did roll a 15.
I'll think about it. Yeah.
Is it on the gym?
It's another James.
So after the first
I
one
agree.
proofed out,
After the James that it proves out, yeah.
You just say no.
yeah, you get a diamond worth 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Nevertheless, after that, unless there's any other business, I'll say you guys gather your things at the edge of Timboda, ready to depart the city.
I want to read my book.
Sure.
Are you going to return it to the
I'm
library
gonna need
office?
slightly more than that.
I don't know, just like, what is happening? Is this a thingy that I don't want?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you trying to decipher the parts of it?
It's a 20
Are
pounds.
you trying to look for clues? What are you doing?
I mean, I read over the parts that I know about, and then, for the life of me, because I'm scared, I'm gonna try and read parts that I don't have yet.
Make an insight check for me, and also make for me a history check.
Insight is 14,
Mm-hmm.
and what else?
History.
History 15. 210.
Not able to glean or remember too much. There's something tickling at the back of your brain, but you weren't given much. Cool.
City spaghetti.
We're going to meet at the. I'm assuming we all meet back at the
Foundry.
forge.
Yeah, the foundry.
Yeah, I
Practically
think
at the edge.
yeah, without trouble, you guys.
Oh, I return the horses.
Cool. Yeah, without trouble, bear in tow. Any other business you'd like to see to?
We need to talk to Django about when we're actually getting out.
Django!
I'm so confused by the. You return the horses in a stall so that we can walk on foot to a place that
So
is
Django.
out of the city.
Django will travel with you. It'll be a few days
Okay.
time.
Yeah, I'm.
We kind of do need to pick up Django. Just say goodbye to Gunther as well.
Oh, that's so
it's not-
true.
Maybe we should not meet at the foundry then.
Yeah, but it's up to you guys if you'd like to roleplay through those or just have them be done. Yeah, so it's your choice. And then anything, if in the next session or two you forget that there was something you want to do, I'm not phased about you having done that in that day or two you've had.
I don't know.
Shall we get going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that before we go, can I ritual cast augury to see how the journey is going to start at least?
Sure thing. The first 30 minutes of the journey, so you get wheel. Looks like it'll be pleasant, and indeed it's a pleasant day. The morning started off quite cloudy and overcast, but the clouds disappear, and as you walk it gets warm, not hot so that it's unpleasant strolling, but you embark on your first day of travel towards a nearby fishing settlement that you believe to be about 4 days away at your pace, where Django is confident will be a good place to launch a ship. It'll be far enough away from the rocks and crags of Timboda's waters, and there will likely be a fishing community there able to help out with anything that the group finds that they need.
Do we need a crew?
I was about to say, Django, you know how to sail a ship, right?
Yes, fear not. Indeed, as it will be of my creation, I will be able to sail it.
And if we fall overboard, you can get us back on board, yes?
We shall have to see.
Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Do you know how to swim
In what?
in water?
You can fly.
Also true.
Okay, doesn't know. Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay, good. We just need to worry about Lido. Everyone else can fend for themselves.
Alright.
No worries.
So, how do you guys travel? Anything you'd like to chat about, do while you travel? How exactly would you guys like to set up camp?
I'm pandering them about their supposed god.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm being
Right.
very annoying about it,
Mm-hmm.
as usual.
We will come to the first evening of your guys' travel. Lauren, you kind of, at the back of your mind, just have a growing sense of anxiety and you're not quite sure what from. Go ahead and make an insight check for me. You chat to Django and he's not too sure.
Django, can you help me with this book? Please. I have shown no one else this book. If you tell anyone that it exists, I will try my best to murder you.
Very well. Pages through it, tries a few things. Doesn't have much success. He says, I'm afraid we're this but a week or two ago and perhaps I could have helped you, but alas.
That sucks.
Alright. But how do you guys set up camp? It's not too hard. You guys aren't on an especially dangerous or treacherous road. Kind of fields around you. It's not too hard to find a good place to pitch tents and whatnot. But yeah,
Question, who has the tent?
Nope.
if you don't have one, you can have bought one.
I'll just sit up behind the
Or if you have a bedroll, that's fine.
Not always has one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can string up a fishing net for you if you want.
Yes. I'll sleep in a net.
Okay. So yeah, your guys' road would be kind of a few 100 feet away from a series of woods, or not a series, a forest. So if you want to like camp out there, so you can find spots, that's perfectly feasible.
Also just
Nope, not doing that. I'm staying as far away from those woods as possible.
Okay, where are you?
I don't know, just not close.
you don't wish to sleep in the woods,
No,
but cover is good.
nope,
Okay.
no. Yep. Good chat.
Listen, Zia,
Mhm.
we've been here before.
Mhm.
You're safe. You're okay. Oh, why are you so scared? Is it because the Mia's not here?
I miss her so much, but no.
Do you want to know something that'll make you feel safe?
Oh, I have my sending stone.
I'm gonna ignore her and pull out my wand and say, Otto, watch this. And I'm gonna like put my hand over it and I'm gonna show them my arcane firearm for the first time, and it's gonna morph into this huge cannon. Like literal cannon that I'm holding with like two hands, and it feels like shiny and white and awesome, and it has like this multi-barrel at the end, and otherwise it's just one huge massive cannon with two little arm holds for me that I have just like that. Watch this, Otto. And then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt up into the air.
Nice.
And it's push strong because it's a +5 plus 2 d8s plus the d4. It's fucking.
Damn.
Oh no, you hit Zia's bird.
Fireball does 2d10 for you now, right?
Yes, sir. Plus arcane firearm damage.
Okay.
Plus
The d4.
the d4.
That's sick.
You have made a god.
Yeah, man.
Pew pew.
Yes, I did.
Can I have it? What does it do?
Look.
I look through it.
So they didn't make it any smaller. It is the same,
What?
but it can cast Identify once per day, which normally you need a pearl worth 100 gold for.
Yeah.
You do not need that.
Mhm.
Sorry, it would have taken longer to minimize it, so I worked with what we had.
That is probably something that Leica can do as you guys are traveling, though, is potentially get it smaller.
If you'd like.
But cool. So you're setting up camp by the forest's edge. How far away feet-wise would you like to be?
Considering that measurement is a construct,
Sure.
20.
Sorry, 20 feet. Okay.
My brain does
That's
not
not
comprehend
very far,
measurement.
Excuse me?
That's fine. That's fine. You can change that if it matters.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, but
I'm gonna sending
Yeah.
sending stone Mia,
okay.
and just explain. Oh my fuck! I'm terrified. Dream. Explain dream in minimum words, and then at the end say I love you.
Okay.
So it should fit.
Oh, and then.
Jeez.
What did I
You know, okay, so that's not how sending works.
I mean,
Pull my
very
computer off the
true.
table. For this time, it's fine, but in future, you actually.
Yeah, I know.
She'll just send back. Likewise, stay safe. I love you too. I'm safe for the time being. Still traveling. Missed you. But nevertheless, you all set up camp as you want. A cook fire going. Otto, with his new capabilities, crafting food
Make some beef stew.
for the group.
Yeah, perfect. That's gonna be plus survival, right?
Yeah.
Pretty high. 22, I think.
Sick.
22.
A lovely beef stew, which I think imbues people with temp HP.
Yes, it does.
So
Actually, I mean, it would actually be healing for you guys if you had to roll any hit die at the moment, but you're not. But I will actually use one of Soul's recipes as well and have little buns that I'll make on the side. And those will be the ones that will get 10 HP. Let's see where it is. Put the under the features.
Oh, you can fit as in, you can fit.
I'll make 7 of those.
Cool.
I'll give 1 to everyone in the party, 1 to Django, and then I will give the extra 1 to Neem.
Okay.
You look like you need food.
Yes, please.
How many are we getting?
1 bun.
And how much temp HP is that?
When eaten as a bonus action. Nope. Yes, when eaten as a bonus action, will give you temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus, which is 3.
And how long does that last?
Until the next rest.
Oh. Okay, but
And until you finish another long rest.
Oh, okay. So eat it for breakfast. Not now.
As you like. Alright, but you settle down for the night, each in your tents. Are you guys wanting to post a watch or anything? Or people just...
I'll take first watch.
Sure thing.
I'll take first watch with like a...
I'll take second watch.
Alright,
Second watch with casters.
cool. As people sit in their tents and as night draws near, the two of you can go ahead and make perception checks to stay up.
Do you want advantage or do you?
I rolled 5.
So do you want advantage?
No, it's fine. It's a 6. Please roll better.
30.
Zia, you struggle to focus because you swear you just hear branches snapping and something big moving.
Mm.
And even those sounds coming from behind you,
Excuse
and
me.
you surmise that they're definitely not real and there's nothing there. And like you similarly don't see anything out of the way. When the time comes at, say, midnight, and the watch swaps over, you two bed down for the night, and you two, or you three, come on watch as you like. Cool. Go ahead and make perception checks.
Natural
one.
Disadvantage because I don't have
Crazy.
dark vision.
So 14 was the highest, right?
Yes. I did nat 1, but it goes to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 14.
Cool.
You're not one.
Yeah, that's tough.
We're gonna die.
All the three of you here are the sounds of the forest. Small creatures scurrying about, owls beginning to hoot in the night. I can't think of any other sounds of the forest, but foresty sounds.
Bugs.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Frogs.
Bugs indeed. Zia, as you fall asleep, you find yourself in a dream again, in the same wood, but as you run, you feel yourself getting slower and slower until you're unable to move, and you just hear snapping, something coming, and you jolt awake. And you find that something has lifted your tent off of you and is staring down at you. It's a large, tree-looking creature that it's vaguely humanoid, but has branches like arms sticking out from many different places on it. It has eyes carved into it and a wide smile, and as it looks down at you, it unfurls a finger, which is way too long.
Oh, fucking no.
It says,
If I can't sleep tonight, I'm blaming you.
and you see as it's doing that, it, with very long limbs, pulls out a lantern, which looks to be made out of some black, dark, ashen wood, twisted with glowing lights inside. make a wisdom check for me.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of fletching around inside.
Just wisdom?
Yeah.
11.
11. There's some vaguely fey energy that the lights inside his lantern. As he stands there, you try to scream, but no sound comes out. And you realize that things are far too silent. The only thing you can hear is the snapping of branches as he moves. I need you to make for me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Okay, that's an 11.
Okay. At this point, the three of you notice, with 2 nat 1s, and this figure being essentially a tree was easily able to get past of you, coupled with their magical abilities to silence certain sounds. You turn around and see Zia convulsing on the floor, a bright light, an energy type thing being drawn from them into the lantern as a huge hulking creature stands above them. And as you look, this creature twists its head around to you and does the same. And at that point, I think we can roll initiative.
Am I rolling? I take it.
Yeah, you can roll initiative.
Okay.
Go ahead. Cool. And welcome back with the start of initiative. We're going to see how this goes. Kazris, you're up first.
Okay.
And you, as well as the other 3 awake, let me check distance-wise. Yeah, that'll be fine. You, as well as the other 3 awake, now realize that it is weirdly quiet. When you move, nothing makes noise. All you can hear is the sounds of the forest. The fire doesn't crackle. The wind doesn't blow weirdly. It seems even that there are selective sounds that you can hear. And yeah.
Okay, I will cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
3rd level as a bonus action.
Check if that has verbal components. You cannot do that. This area is silenced.
Wild.
Spellcaster's nightmare.
Not for me, I can do it without spells.
Yours.
Sorcery point.
Yours.
Yeah, you're welcome to do that.
While I'm checking.
Sure.
Yours.
And so also just for scale, this guy is huge. He takes up a 3x3 spot, but I don't have a perfect name for that.
Oh,
so-
actually, that's interesting.
Is verbal, so
Okay.
I'll use
But it's through an arcane focus, so I was
a
thinking
subtle spell, cast without verbal, so magic.
Sick. Nice move. How does it look? This is your first time casting the spell.
crazy. Crazy.
I think I'll reach behind me, and as I pull my hand out, I'm holding a huge sword of shadow
Sick.
that's extra big.
Cool.
And then I will walk up to it
Go
and
ahead.
attack it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it has advantage.
For a 17.
It is going to miss, unfortunately. It looks like it has very tough bark that is protecting it.
17.
Cool. That's action and bonus action. Is it bonus action to summon and then action to hit? Or is it? Okay. Just because summon's bonus action to summon and you can hit with the same bonus action. So I'm just... You're welcome to double check. If that is the case, we'll come back to you. After Kazris, it is Neem.
I think everything has verbal components.
Oh,
Everything else.
So I will say, generally speaking, as a spellcaster yourself, you're aware that most effects that silence things silence in an area. So it's unlikely that the whole map has been silenced, but you're not certain as to what area that is. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try and run up, sneakily try and get behind this thing.
Okay. Sure. What is your movement speed?
I believe it's 30.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can easily get behind it, and from that position you will also be flanking with Kazris.
This is like, it looks like a tree, right?
Yeah.
I kind of want to spread some of the gunpowder on it and try to light
Okay.
it.
Sure thing. Alright. I will say make a dexterity check. Because, yeah, it's armor class won't necessarily. Yeah, make a dexterity check.
Cool.
See how that goes.
That's a 6.
6.
I'm a bit asleep still.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're not quite able to. You do have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, but not quite able to find the surface that it would pour onto, and not just pour right off though. I'll call that your bonus action, if you'd like to take another move.
I've already moved.
You've moved 25.
I think I'll just take a. I saw the other attack minus this thing seems very rough. I'll take a stab with my rapier.
Sure thing. +1 rapier. Go ahead, roll an attack.
Yelling. And then I'm gonna use. Well, let me actually double check if this needs to hit first.
Sure.
That's a 24.
That's gonna hit.
Cool. That's 11 damage, and then.
And that's with the +1.
That's 12 damage.
Cool.
And I'd like to use Fury of the Small
Got it.
to do an extra 3.
Okay, so 15 total damage. Zia, you take 7 damage. As you find a nook between its things, you stab into it, and you watch as something goes back out of the lantern into Zia, and you see a cut appear on Zia's body.
This is copper stuff.
Okay, after that, it is Django's turn. He has not been awoken yet, so that moves on to Bear's turn.
Also, we'll just look over at Bear, gesture that direction.
Sure thing.
My initiative straight off the Bear, so intention is to flank like that.
Sure thing.
So,
Bear's speed is
40.
nice. Cool. Yeah, without too much issue then, they can get around. Yeah, he's in that square technically, so there you go.
Bear's gonna make 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw.
Cool.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Doesn't have dark vision, surprisingly.
Okay, so straight roll then, I guess.
Straight rolls. Natural 19 on the first one.
Nice.
And another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's +6, so an 18 on the bite.
Also hits.
Sweet.
18.
Bite attack is 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
Claws is going to be 8 points of slashing.
Okay, so that's 20 total. Cool. It is resistant to non-magical damage, so it's reduced down to 10. And then Zia, you take 5.
This is not good.
Cool. After Bear, Leica, you're up, but you have not been awoken yet. So
Could I have awoken after all this ruckus?
there's no ruckus. It's silent.
Oh shit!
Indeed.
Shit, that's so wild.
Zia,
I
it
was
is,
asleep this whole time when I have a big
it is your turn. You are currently restrained. Let me just double check it.
I hate this
I
game.
need you to roll a.
Question DM.
Yes.
Was here? 8.
What was Zia?
7.
Oh yes, I just did not have you in the initiative.
Swap.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Otto will run through, see like a sleeping through the peak of the tent. Just give a quick shove with the foot and then keep running.
Okay.
Is
So
Zia within
he's
the same
he's
spot?
in that spot, so you can go over there.
Sweet.
Zia's over there. Yeah.
Trying to flank with Bear.
Cool.
for advantage.
Yep.
Disadvantage because I also don't have dark visions or straight rolls.
Cool.
Not attacking recklessly. I will rage.
Cool.
Is this 3 magic?
It's not gonna hit on the first one.
It's just for underneath.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Baron for the win.
Terrific.
13 for the first.
Miss.
that's
Much
all.
higher for the second.
Ooh.
76.
Yeah.
Hit. New empowered hammer.
Finally! Nice. It's gonna be 6, 12, 18, 20 points. I should have rolled the lightning separately. So I'll take the 3 for that.
Sure thing.
3 points of which is lightning, so 17 slashing.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Cool.
But that would count as magical bludgeoning.
Yes, yeah, got it. Zia, you take 10 points of damage.
Crazy.
And your turn.
18 and a 40.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been my turn yet.
Zia, on your turn, you are incapacitated. You can hear. Make a history check for me. Now that you've seen this creature close.
10.
Sweet.
No, 11.
Okay.
Because that's so much better.
You feel your life force being drained out of you as you are tethered, unable to move to this lantern which is dropped nearby and is locked in place. You can hear from the lights inside the lantern just whispered calls for help, ghostly whispers asking to you, telling you to run. Generally creepy stuff. I need you to roll a hit die for me.
Oh god.
I don't have the
I thought Lyco was doing something.
5?
You lose 5 hit points and your hit point maximum decreases by 5. You watch as some energy is drained from Zia and flows back into the creature.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
My brain is like, this thing is so cool, but it was like,
Cool. It is now this thing's turn.
Yay.
It will.
We've been kicked awake, so we'll see if
Oh, I can do it!
You have been.
Fuck yes!
Yeah.
Otto Ren possibly.
Does anyone have a pencil, an extra pencil on them? Thank you. I'll let you know if I need it again. I'm just marking off uses.
No, I have another pencil.
Okay, cool. Alright, he is going to use Forest's Claim, and you all watch as.
Forest what?
Forest's Claim.
Oh, okay.
In a
That's not
60-foot sphere.
Oh my god.
You all watch as all around your camp the forest seems to move forward and rise as trees and brambles and plants grow. I need everyone to make a strength save for me.
Question, because
Yes.
I'm prone. Does that just hit automatically?
What the
Actually,
That's
that's so true.
That's
Same with me.
That's actually crazy.
How?
This is hard.
How?
Wow.
Oh my.
I'll say you have disadvantage.
Me too.
I think
I've
you
done this.
automatically fail. Let me
Yeah,
check.
I'm restrained, so I think.
Your attacks have disadvantage and
Strength.
disadvantage on dex save. You're actually fine with strength, weirdly enough,
Oh, okay.
which doesn't make much sense.
Makes sense. Ah, it's a 2 anyway, so.
Did
So-
anybody make it?
60-foot radius sphere is like insanely big.
Oh my
So
god.
everywhere there is now difficult terrain,
Ah.
and anyone who rolled lower than a 17 is restrained.
Oh.
That's
I'm already
inner.
restrained.
Straight. Cool.
That
All
is
of you.
I'm double restrained.
Oh,
Nice.
it's just Bear. Sorry.
That's
Bear is not restrained. It's activated.
Sick.
wake up restrained.
How do you get
Great.
unrestrained? Is it like an
You can
action?
use your action to become
That
unrestrained.
is so shit.
Okay, let me roll
So
for
mean.
Django on that one.
Django.
If he wasn't at disadvantage because he was lying down asleep, he rolled a natural 20 and a 1.
Wow.
So Django is also restrained, but that will wake him up.
Oh, that's Django. I was like, who is the creepy thing?
Okay, that's going to take us back to the top of the round with Kazras.
What the bananas mean.
So while you're restrained, Jonathan, attacks against you have advantage and your attacks have disadvantage.
It's.
By the way, your speed is 0.
Remember
And you have
when
disadvantage
this
on dex
happened?
saves.
When we were fighting Lesnar?
We're still
Black
flanking.
Spider?
Yes.
And I get
Giant
advantage on my
spiders.
attacks.
So it's just straight roll.
Stephen had
Yeah,
betrayed us.
Do I want to attack it or do I want
No, it's so fun.
That was a crazy fight.
Is the lantern
That
like
was-
kind
That
of
was
reaching?
insane.
Let me, I'll
That
put,
was
I'll put a
insane.
lantern dice down.
What a fucking
We weren't even supposed to survive. Brian
emotional
took pity on
reaction.
us.
Yeah.
Oh,
He would have set the
This
lantern
is on the
down.
internet,
I'll just roll it
Kiwi.
down.
so I'm like within like reaching distance.
Within reaching distance of it, yeah.
Okay, can I try grab it and like pull it away from him?
Sure. It does not budge. It, yeah. It's a free action, don't
Okay.
worry, but it will not move.
Can I attack the lantern?
You're welcome to make an attack against it. You feel like the blade should hit, but it passes through the lantern without doing any damage. You get the sense that it is immune to necrotic damage.
It's non-necrotic.
What damage is
Psychic.
it? It's also immune to psychic damage.
That sucks.
Bonus action, movement.
Yeah. Okay. I'll break concentration on the blade and
Okay.
puff away, and then I will use 2 more sorcery points to cast. What to cast? I'll cast Chaos Bolt,
Okay.
3rd level on it.
Alright. So, yeah, it'll just be a straight roll. Ranged attacks normally have disadvantage at this range, but with everything else going on,
16.
it's gonna miss.
Crazy.
Cool, that's it.
Okay. Keep in mind you do have your gloves of chromatic orb, and I didn't make those as an item,
Yeah.
but if you want to do something, let me know. Any movement you want to make?
I'm restrained, so I can't.
True. Okay, after Kazris it is Neem.
It is.
So 16 didn't hit the lantern?
Or are you going for the
Yeah.
lantern? What kind of damage does chromatic bolt deal?
I roll the dice and
Okay. You can go ahead and roll your dice.
that will be force.
Force. At this point, you rarely feel the thing should take damage. You get the sense that it is immune to all damage,
Oh my god.
at least for the time being.
Cool, that's
That's cool.
This is the one who's not dying.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to worry about what you. So I'll do channel divinity, divine spark to try and heal.
Okay.
Um,
I have no idea what that does.
it just deals with the 8+4, but you see Neem lift something from like a bag they're carrying. What this would look like. It's like, I suppose there's no sound here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a light flash directed at you, and then you heal for.
Oh, one.
That's a lot.
Yay.
That's 5.
Oh my
5
god.
HP.
Nice. 5 HP up. And sorry, Zia, at the end of your last turn, you can make another wisdom save for me, still at disadvantage.
Crazy.
10. Ah! 8.
Okay.
Um,
Still failed.
So.
By the way, I'm pretty sure everyone has inspiration.
Yeah.
Just to keep in mind.
I can bonus action disengage. Would that help in this situation?
If you want to move away, you won't get opportunity attacked.
Okay, but I'm still restrained.
Oh, right, yes. No, stop restraint.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, after Neem, it is Django's turn, who, now awake, will attempt to break free of the restraint binding him. Nope, he rolled a 4.
Crazy.
I guess you guys won't even know that because he's tent really, and there's not too much you can do on that bonus action. Okay, after that, bear is up next, not restrained, so
Nope. Oh, possibly. 19.
that'll hit.
Get out this fucking restraint! 10 points of slashing.
10 points, reduced to
Well-
5, Zia, you take 2 points.
I can't even see it because I'm still in my fucking tent.
Yeah, you don't
Okay,
know what's
after bear,
I'm
I'll
just
tell you.
hearing. Oh, I'm not even hearing it. Like,
You are wrapped up in mine.
it's all a nightmare.
Currently restrained.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use my action to break my restraint.
Sure thing, strength save at advantage.
Another that one!
Wow,
And a
today.
12.
What the shit, Gabe?
I have no idea.
The flip.
That's not what heck.
Nice, you managed to rip
What
through
the heck
of
is
the trees and vines surrounding you.
Great. Do I have a bonus action to do?
What the bananas, Gabe? That is cray.
What the flapjacks, man?
I realize you can also talk psychically, so you can bypass the silence.
That is so freaking true, but Otto does Otto know that?
Don't- Probably not.
I will reach out and just yell out, Laika, where the hell are you?
Yeah, that's like, you can't respond though. Okay, any bonus action?
No bonus
Okay.
action.
Uh,
I do have movement though.
Yes.
Will you allow me as a bonus action to try and pick me up? Zia.
Yes. Vincent didn't let me do that the other day because picking something up is an
It's
action,
technically
but
an
I
action.
will.
Even if I can't pick Zia up
That's cool.
in
Because I
time,
have the
I don't
power.
mind using half of my movement, but then I'm gonna get attacked. Can I just move Zia behind me?
Yeah, I'll say you can yank them and pull them. The tether seems to remain there.
Just the butt end of my hammer swings you around.
Nice. Okay, Laika, you're up.
It was try to wiggle my way out.
Sure thing. That's your action.
That's a strength save, eh?
Yep.
Cheese dice. Natural one.
Afraid not. Bonus action?
I can bonus action imbue some pebbles with magical energy, and I will do that.
Okay.
So I'll wiggle around and grab 3 pebbles. That's
Sure
what I'll do.
Okay. Is Tinker's thing not a bonus action? Sentry cannon?
I need to make it for an action.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then it's.
But I want to get out, so
No, yeah, absolutely. Okay.
You could just place it right and have it shoot.
also true. Did not think about that
Zia.
before.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn. You feel the whispers getting stronger, the cries of these creatures. Go ahead and make another history check for me.
Also, it needs to be things I can see.
Eliminate.
Okay.
Zia.
Begin to feel them in your mind. You begin to almost feel like you're one with these whispers as your soul is being drawn out of your body again. I need you to roll another hit die for me.
Oh.
Okay, you take 4 damage. Your max HP decreases by 4. And this creature heals by 4.
What the fuck?
End of your turn, you can make another wisdom save. Still at disadvantage.
I mean, I can't take actions or bonus actions or anything, so it's
yeah.
incapacitated, yeah. That was a nat 20 and a 7,
Oh,
so 8.
sorry. Okay.
I'm not upset with you, it's just
No, I know. Cool. Cool. Okay, after that, it is this creature's turn.
Yay.
It is going to make.
And I just got my bird back, and now I'm gonna die.
Did you?
Yes.
It is
No.
going to make 2 slam attacks, one against
For the
Otto
food.
and another against Kazrus.
I'm doing this.
Please.
Bring it on.
Okay, so 1 attack.
use your?
No, they did
No,
get
we
it.
did.
Okay, against Otto, that's a for a natural 19. That's a lot to hit. And against Kazris, that's a nat 20.
Oh!
Damn.
We've got silvery barbs in the
Just a flesh wound.
Okay, let's see.
Just but an arrow to the knee.
just by the scratch.
Against Otto, that's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage. Against Kazris, that is going to be 23 bludgeoning damage. Cool. And
I'm
that,
going to Hellish Rebuke.
okay.
Hey, beautiful.
So that is
3d.
straight
Does
damage.
it have a help?
Sick.
Does it have a helpful component?
Technically, it's a rebuke. Oh shit.
But I'll just sorcery pointers, so that's fine.
Oh my
Such a fun.
Yeah.
Oh, sick!
That's how he summoned his blade. Good. Do you want some more d10s? or-
But cheesy.
No. Please don't be all ones of the survey.
Oh,
no,
okay,
not
not
bad.
bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Fire damage.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Zia, you take 9 damage.
No shit. I forgot about that part. I always forget. Every time I forget. I haven't done anything. I always forget. What a terrifying experience.
Okay.
Does it like,
Oh,
does fire seem to have double effect on it? Or is it like just,
is
does it just stand there?
It has an effect. It doesn't seem like you would expect to would. It seems that it is definitely something more than a tree. And its bark is incredibly tough. It's not resistant, but break the bark. Okay. After that, it is your turn, Kazris. So, Hellish Rebuke. How does that look for Kazris?
It's just like a wave of like shadows, which looks like nothing because it's so dark.
Sick.
a gentle fart in that direction.
No, we know it.
Silent but deadly, eh?
I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force on this thing.
Oh,
So I need a
yeah, you roll
intelligence
this time.
saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
a wooga.
Yeah. Natural 1. For a 2.
Ooh, what you gonna see?
Okay, I'm gonna make it.
Such a
I want it to see its lantern
Uh-huh.
getting picked up and then like flung away super far into the forest.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Sure thing. Okay, great.
Let me check if I need a sorcery point that.
Sure thing. I feel like maybe not because it's a psychic spell, but you never know with these things.
No, but it's verbal.
Oh my god!
They kind of all are.
I'm not a sorcery point that
Okay,
yeah, the long rest.
On a long rest.
bonus action
No.
movement. Okay, you're still restrained, that's fine. Neil, you're up.
Would I be able to tell if this thing is undead in any way?
Make an insight check. Or your choice of insight, religion, nature, or arcana. Yeah, lots of options for you.
Well, I'll do insight, it's fine.
Cool.
And my dashboard has
That's
6
same.
fucking days to recharge.
Doesn't seem to be.
And I've used it.
What's it?
I go up
Yeah.
to 1
It's like a
instead
board.
of 0.
Um,
It's relentless endurance.
Ah,
I'm gonna try and break free and then just get away.
Sure thing. Go ahead and make a strength
so
save.
you have
It's gonna be great.
No. I used its charge when I
Your
almost died fighting
Do I only use inspiration
the
just
one
for
guy in
straight
the temple
inspiration?
who I stupidly killed.
Roll 14.
I know, I'm not clever. I know!
Maybe I can bonus action anything.
It's
Just
not
double
my fault,
check.
it's a d6
it just
plus
sounds.
1.
Oh.
And I rolled a 6.
No, there's nothing I can do.
okay. was DC 17. Okay. After that, it is Django. He will once again attempt to break free. And that one,
Oh my god.
What?
he is not. Genies have a 21 strength. He's got +5.
And he's just
Rolling
rolling
trash.
that one.
And he rolled a 4 and a nat 1.
That is
Stuck there,
Ripped.
silenced, unable to... I think you can see the tent kind of billowing as he's trying to get away out, but cannot come to your aid currently. After that, Bear is up.
There's going to do the same thing. Fire attack. Nope. Roll attack. Possibly 19.
Hits.
6 plus 6 plus 4, 10 points of slashing.
Okay, Zia, you take 2 points of damage. Okay. Otto, you're up.
If I can before me. Like this,
January?
9, I'm 8, C is 7.
No.
Yeah,
At least so far
7.
we've gone you before, like...
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Now non-restrained.
not restrained. Flanking with Bear in the dock. First attack is a natural. Second attack is a natural 19.
Gonna definitely hit.
It's gonna be 12, 14, 16 points of bludgeoning along with 2 points of lightning.
Okay, 18 total. Zia, you take 9 points of damage.
fuck.
I am -8.
Okay. You are unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
38.
So my thing doesn't seem to break its concentration to the lantern.
No. Okay, after that, Leica, your turn.
How does this creature look at the moment?
Super chilling.
Beating the shit out of it, or attempting to. And it still looks super chill.
It's just turning around, creaking. Branches snapping.
They reacted all when I did my illusion.
It hasn't had its turn yet, so... but...
I really like the woods. I know it's just never going to be the same.
No.
Leica,
Anyway,
you're up.
I'm going to do something dumb, and I will be crafting an eldritch cannon right
Okay.
in front of me.
Sure thing.
And I'm going to craft my force ballista, so you'll see a little half moon, like glowing half moon appear right in front of me. But I'm like prone, so like to the side of me, whatever. But then I'm going to tell it as my bonus. That's my main action, and then
Sure.
my bonus action, I'm going to fucking tell it to shoot the things,
The plants around
the
you.
plants around me.
Sure thing, go ahead, roll an attack.
16 plus 5.
Sure, roll damage.
No, that's
Wow. 8, 10, 12.
12. I'll say that's enough, yeah. Clears the vines and pulls... I'll say it opens enough of a hole that you can use your bonus action to definitely escape on your next turn.
Sick.
Instead of... yeah. Cool. After Leica, Zia. Let's save, please. Okay. And then, as it is your turn, it continues to sap life force from your body, and you take 1 extra death save.
Okay.
As you feel your soul getting pulled into this lantern.
Yay!
Cool. After Zia's turn, it is the Loach's turn. You're going to see it turn quickly around to look in the forest, its neck craning and extending as it follows that, and it is going to attempt to run in the direction.
Yeah, get out of there.
Which direction would you like to have chucked the lantern in?
Get that way.
So the woods are that way. If you want to just chuck it that way, that's fine though.
yeah, then I would chuck it away from us.
Sure thing. So, okay. Let's see. 5, 10, what? 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we'll dash to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And you can see it is unaffected by the difficult terrain that is all of the brambles around, but it is attempting to clamber its way far. It doesn't move particularly fast, but it does seem that it is, for this thing, booking it. Anyone around there can make an opportunity attack as they see fit.
Could, no.
No, I don't think so. Oh yeah.
So 20 times 20, buddy.
Yeah.
That is a thing of fucking beauty. That is a thing of beauty.
Really?
Oh. Maybe not!
I need to roll for a bit as well. That's not very good. Well, maybe 15. That's not bad. Okay. So Otto strikes up as it's about to run, slams with all of his might into the back of its knee, and it sparks out. But it's gonna do.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Damn.
So, like when it ran,
Yeah.
was the real lantern still
The real lantern was still there.
and like sapping the and stuff?
Yeah.
Does it need a concentration?
Plus 5, no, plus 6. It's 24 points of bludgeoning, 9 points of lightning, plus another 5 points of lightning, so 14 points of lightning.
So it's 14 plus 26, right?
26, right?
So 40 damage total.
Times 2.
So all of the damage goes through to this thing.
Oh.
Seems with Zia down, at least in this form, it has stopped transferring damage to Zia.
Also, I've crippled it to the point where all attacks until the beginning of its turn are at advantage.
Oh.
Okay, which is, everyone has a turn before that, great job. With that hit, it looks like it has some fairly large cracks in it.
Nice.
Good shit, Gableish.
Okay, Kazarus, you are up.
Am I still restrained?
Yes, you have an attempt
Yeah,
to
I
attack.
will try to.
You do, just again, chromatic orb on the gloves up to like 6th level or something stupid.
How many?
Huh?
You can cast chromatic orb up to like 6th level with the gloves that you have.
Okay.
Fuck you, just
Six
shit.
level.
Something like that. Let me
What the
find.
fuck?
I'll find my note on it because I know I haven't made that item for you to add yet.
Am I in range though?
Chromatic orb is like, it's like a long range one.
Yeah, it's like 120.
Would it need a verbal component though?
I don't know, maybe
It's 90 feet.
Is it verbal?
90 feet.
No.
It's verbal, somatic, and material.
Okay. So, although. Okay. Yeah, you're still silenced. One of your ears can hear things.
Like it.
You and you two are not silenced. You're out of its range. It has a 30-foot radius sphere of silence centered on itself. John, you're about like 5 feet still in it.
Okay, so I'll try break 3.
Chosen.
So is that a strength save or just a strength?
It is a strength save.
Come on.
Looking for a 17.
14.
Or not. Any bonus action?
17 for that.
Bonus action. Why is everything terrible? Literally everything. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Neem, you're up.
Oh, sorry, what was Zia's status?
Zia looks on the verge of death. Colors draining from them, and the energy bleeding from them into the lantern is starting to go grey as the final dregs of colour
Okay,
leaves his form.
I'm just a little bit too far. Although,
You can go through my spaces.
But he is also still
I'm
restrained.
restrained, but my can't actually upgrade at level 5. Goes to 30 feet. Spare the time. If my one ear hears, would I be able to?
Yeah, sure.
Neem's just going to yell at something that is a bit incomprehensible, but echoes a bit.
Sure thing.
And then I'll just cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. You're stable. For the time being.
Okay.
Until gets hit again.
Just roll a d8 for me for the last turn. you
Oh,
hit.
yes.
Oh.
It's fine, it won't
5.
affect this, but you will gain 5 points. Okay. Cool.
And then I'd like to bonus action Spirit Shroud.
Okay,
So it's concentration for a minute. I deal extra damage when I hit,
cool.
and I can prevent healing.
Nice, got it. Okay, cool. After Neem, it is Django's turn.
Django's on the side as well.
He is, you're right. You can suddenly just hear him yelling and cursing, "What is it?" And he's just yelling, but he can't break free.
Oh. This fucking guy.
Okay, Bear is up.
It's going to be facing off it.
Cool.
Yeah. Make 2 more attacks.
Cool.
Attack. Might hit with a 22. And close that.
Looks cocked to me, yeah, reroll it.
Hit.
Hits,
Close
nice.
that. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's going to be 12 points of piercing on the bite attack.
Okay.
And then it's going to be those 7 plus 4 is 11 points of slashing.
So 23 total, which will be reduced down to 11. Sorry?
Nothing?
Cool. After Bear, Otto, you're up.
Okay, sweet. We don't get the clear to deal damage. But at the same time,
Did nothing get pinged back? That we know of.
Not for the time being.
would be
Interesting.
can I tear, I'm seeing this billowing tent, can I tear it open and then just pull on the vines on, actually, I want to make an attack roll. I want to try and put the hammer though. How the hell do I do this? Are they like branch vines or like vines?
It's a mix of trees and vines and branches. It's just
I'm gonna
various-
slide it, I'm gonna sort of try and shove it back, slide it down, pull.
Sure thing. I'll say make a strength check with advantage.
I'm raging as well.
Yeah.
Athletics.
I'll allow athletics, yeah.
Thank the Lord, because that is 16.
Fail.
17 Stop it. Why is yours so much tougher?
Okay. After Otto, Leica, you are up. So you can bonus action to break free of the remaining vines as you like.
Okay, fine. Our bonus action. And
So do you want to give me a thing for your force cannon, just so I can chuck it down? I think it's pretty chilled.
That's my guy.
Swag.
I'll do a little hop over it and move next to Otto, look terrifiedly down at Zia and be like, "Don't worry, take out wand, transform it into my Eldritch Cannon. I'm going to take out a lump of coal and stuff it into the barrel of the gun and aim it and fire."
Sick. Go ahead and roll an attack.
19 plus 5.
That's gonna
hit.
You were playing musical, Andy.
7, 8. 15 points of fire damage.
Very nice. That's gonna be starting to really show some wear and tear. So it's kind of lumbering, staggering on the ground. Jonathan, if you don't mind checking for me on Phantasmal Force, do they get a save at the end of each of their turns, or is it just June? Because otherwise you would have made them last turn. Which again won't have affected anything up until now, but just so I know.
Did you roll with advantage?
Hey.
You roll with advantage.
I do not!
You can use an action to examine the
Do you remember
phantasm.
That was
With
so
them.
close to a
Okay.
20.
Cool, he has not done that yet. Okay. Cool. After Leica's turn, it is Zia. You take a failed death save, but you do reset your death save counter from the Spare the Dying. You take a death save automatically as I need you to roll a d8. Last time was a 5. Your maximum HP will still go down by the 5, but you won't take the damage. And this time it's a
3.
Okay, so
Max HP down by another 3. It's going to heal 3.
and now you can make the death save for your turn. Anything but a nat 1 and you're fine.
And the 12.
That's a success. Nice. Okay, after Zia it is this thing's turn. It is looking quite frantic. It is going to turn around and make a slam attack against Bear.
Don't you dare!
It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Oh.
That is 14 bludgeoning damage to Bear. And then it will trade in its second attack to use its Fortify ability, and you'll see leaves and bark grow out as its
Armor class increases.
Damn.
for the time being.
Very cool.
Okay, after that, it is back up to Kazras.
Okay, I'm gonna use my gloves.
Okay.
So do I have to make an attack or does it just
Did you free yourself last turn?
no?
Because
No,
you're still in the silence, I believe. He hasn't moved this turn.
Oh yes. Okay, well then I'll
Should I free myself?
Okay.
nope. I can't do anything else.
You wouldn't be able to cast it if you're restrained. Because it has somatic components, such as hand movements.
Okay. Well, for now, we won't worry about that. We'll see. Because that hasn't been how I've run the other restrained people before, so don't worry. But I'll double check the rules on that afterwards. Okay. After that, Neem, you're up.
Cool. Sorry, the status at the moment, if I heal, yeah, will she get back up again, or?
They will wake up with hit points, yeah.
Yeah. Cool, yeah, I'm gonna do, which one was it now? I'll just do Healing Word
Sure thing.
on them.
Cool, so that's a bonus action on that one.
Yes, and it's a lot of dice, which I'll count up manually.
Damn.
Oh, shit!
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
What the
And the
fuck?
last one.
Oh, this is, I think it's new healing word.
Oh, really?
It's a pain.
2d4 plus 2.
It's a pain because
Or
it's,
whatever your modifier is.
That's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it went
It's a-
from
so
1d4 to 2.
the thing is, it's normally
It's
1d4 plus 2. With the
Yes.
new rules, they've upgraded it to 2d4. But
It's
the
a
thing that
dice
sucks
roll.
is that on D&D
It's
Beyond,
22.
all of our spells have been automatically updated to the new one without us knowing that. Because I realized that when I was
Crazy.
playing on that one, I did a Cure Wounds, and I was like, sick, 2d8. No, it's 1d8. But, yeah.
I'm
So,
still using all the legacy
But
stuff.
why did they add
So-
that?
I'm still using all the legacy stuff. I
Yeah.
I-
well, so that's what I'm saying, is that's what I'm attempting to use, but it automatically swapped my Cure Wounds with the new one,
Oh, I'll just check.
without anything. So that is the new one. The old one is just 1d4, unfortunately. So I'll say all the d4 you roll, just take half as many, but the highest of those half. And that's as many. Well, you rolled like 3 4s, didn't you?
Yes.
Cool, so that's that plus whatever it is.
Cool, so then it's 12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay, Lauren, you heal 16 points.
Okay.
Wow, having a cleric in the party is so helpful.
Yep.
And then action, I'll try and.
Go ahead, strength check. I'll say. Tell you what. Make another roll, and you can make your roll at advantage. I'll say with how many attempts you guys have made, it's getting easier.
What's an action?
Nice.
At long last, you break free. You now do still have movement if you like it.
Yeah, I want to move this.
Sure
this
thing.
way.
Yeah. So many.
Actually, we get the.
Okay, then Django's turn. Natural 20 on his end. He'll pull it through. And we'll kind of step through here.
Django.
What is?
Django. I totally helped. I helped. You saw it.
Thank you.
Django.
What is? And
His ear is
What
down,
I've been singing has been from Django and Chess.
and the tree is very angry.
Oh yeah. Django.
he's gonna look down at Zia and say, who is now conscious, and say, I hope this works. I don't know what this is. And he's gonna reach out and touch you, and he's gonna cast a spell on you.
Ooh.
Due to your shape-shifting nature, you can choose to automatically succeed on the save that the spell requires, or you can make the save or allow yourself to fail.
Choices.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay? Then I need you to make, let me just double check what it is, because this is a spell that Django has, but normal genies don't. I think it's charisma. No, wisdom save, please.
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you all watch as Zia, spreading out from Django's hand, Zia's form starts to crystallize, and they turn into a crystal statue of Zia, as he does a modified polymorph on you. You watch as Zia ceases to exist as a being. The tether snaps between the lantern and Zia for the time being. And as that happens, the creature turns to look back at the lantern, and there's just a furious sound of breaking and snapping trees.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
it
yo,
turns
go
around
get
to
it.
see what's going on.
X, go give it here.
Okay, after that, it is. It is Bear's turn.
Same thing. Bite attack. Yes. Slow attack. No.
Okay.
7 reduced to 3.
Yeah, cool. Boom. Otto, you're up.
Otto is going to. Now that Django's free, perfect. Gonna hold his chest up to the moonlight, sprout his wings as a bird, his action,
Sure
gain
thing.
flight,
Sick.
zoom over this way, over the lantern, action. Switching out weapons, actions, bonus actions.
What are you hoping to do?
I want to grab javelin and carnage.
If you drop your hammer, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, drop the hammer.
Cool.
With one swipe with my first attack with Carnage on the vines on Kazris, and then the
Sick.
second attack with the javelin fly on second.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Carnage is a cleaver and can use strength as its roll, so roll an attack with strength. It is, I think it's a simple weapon, but I'm pretty sure you're proficient with like everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not tuned to it or anything. I'm just.
Yes,
just
yeah.
I'm not going to try and hammer
Yeah.
against this thing again.
Fair enough.
Reckless attacks.
Cool.
This is going to be against yours. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I think I'll make it.
That'll hit.
And then, do I need to roll the damage as well? Because I have no idea what damage this thing does.
It would just deal a d4. It counts as a dagger damage-wise, but it's fine. It will cut through and through with all the strain that you have slowly put on it. Go and make a trident attack.
Sick.
That's gonna be, it's not possible, I think it's plus a 7.
Either way, that'll hit.
Shoot. What kind of message did I do?
Got an interview and voice connects.
Yeah, I see that.
No, he said it to me.
8. It's not 1. Plus 5.
6 reduced to 3.
And then he just stands there waiting for the trident to come back.
It does not, tragically. Okay, Leica, you're up.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna, for flavor,
Sure.
I'm gonna tell my Eldritch Cannon to go to the right, and I'm gonna 15 feet, and I'm gonna run to the left. My full movement, and we're both gonna fire at the same time.
Sick. So this thing has how much movement?
15.
15.
So just
5,
be
10, 15.
yeah, and then
Do you want to like arc around him like that? Or
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do you have 25?
25.
Cool.
Is
Um,
it difficult terrain?
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
difficult
all
terrain.
difficult terrain.
Right.
That's why I spread my wings.
I respect that.
Respect. So that'll
So
just be
5.
5 range. Yeah,
Yeah, and then 5, 10.
that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, okay,
It's fine either way.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect
90 and 120 feet anyway. So, Arcane Fire on.
Sick.
Eldritch Cannon.
Got it.
16 on the cannon, 3 on my
16 will hit.
16 plus 5, so 21.
Well, yeah, 16 will hit. Plus
So
that
that'll
hit.
be 10 for the 10 fire damage for the. Sorry, no, 10 force damage
Got it.
on the dude.
Okay. It is really starting to not look great.
It's completely wrong about the trees, I'm sorry. It's only 3 that can go out, so it'll be equal 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Jonah. We'll get there eventually.
I'm good.
Okay. That's Leica. Zia, you are currently don't really exist. And you're also made of crystal.
That is also very true.
It is now this figure's turn, who is going to begin. Dude, I don't know how to move creatures that are this big.
Of course.
That's 20.
Ooh, we are in a very convenient line.
15.
So much.
It's using its action to dash, and will reach over and grab its
I
lantern.
can't see his hand.
Sorry,
Can't see his hand. Still has no force.
can it make the lantern invisible and make the new one?
Yeah.
Do you think so? Okay,
Well, it doesn't see his hand in there.
sure. Okay. In that
It
case,
also
that's
says
fine.
It rationalizes any illogical.
It does. It does. Yeah, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
This is such a cool spell.
Yeah, it's such a good
So
spell.
broken.
It's such a good spell. So fun.
It's like
if it's like it can sense it, then I'm sure.
So it'll dash back here. It can. It sense the connection being severed
Yeah.
over there, but it is 20 charisma. It does still believe its lantern to be back there, so it's kind of looking around, and its expression can't change. It's just a smile on the face, but you just get an air of anxiety about it, and that is going to be its action. Back up to Kazra's. You are no longer restrained.
I
though.
can't do it.
And you can move!
You can move. Its silence range is 30 feet.
You can move. You can
Yeah, you
fight.
Yeah,
You can move
Difficult
15 feet.
terrain.
15. You can action to dash if you like.
And then you got
This guy. Any bonus action spells? Okay. Okay, Neem, you're up.
Okay, a lot's gonna happen now, but
Oh.
Oh.
Where were you last time? Because that was difficult to try as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I was here.
But it would have been 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, cool, fine, don't worry.
Yeah, just stroke a 10.
Yeah. We'll get you a new one.
What you got?
I just want to try and move away far enough that I can start hearing again.
Okay, let's see.
And hopefully-
5, 10. Is your 25 move speed or 30?
I believe it's 30.
Let's see. 1,
Goblins
2,
have 30
3,
move
4,
speed.
5,
Yep.
6.
That's
You are
bullshit.
outside of the silent range.
That's bullshit.
They're nimble.
Yeah,
I'm nimble.
Then
No,
I'm
you-
gonna
yes.
use everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I am stocky.
So, first I've still got Spirit Shroud active,
Got it?
which adds a d8 of some damage to whatever I'm gonna do.
Sick.
I'm gonna use my cleric thing to make my thunder damage deal max,
Got it?
and I'm gonna shatter on this creature,
Okay.
and I'd like to upcast it
Sick.
using the
That thing. Got it.
yes,
Okay, so that's upcasting from second to third, right?
yes, and
Okay.
I think the way it kind of looks is, and here I'll reveal because a lot's happening.
Yeah.
Neem takes out what loosely resembles the shape of a bottle, and like a light mist jumps out of it, I suppose, forming a bit of a silhouette. On the creature, I'm using like a bit of the Zelda like spark
Okay.
effect,
Yeah.
and then from this silhouette figure, there's a bit of like a cannon shot sound,
Sick.
and then just a poof.
Nice.
And I believe that then totals to 32 plus 50 thunder plus 1 radiant.
How would you like to do this?
Hey!
I think it's all that, and then the thing just shatters.
Sick. It just breaks apart into splinters.
Yeah.
And as it
Fucking
crawls to the
dude.
ground, tries to reach to its lantern that is miles away from it and not there.
idiot was right here.
Skill issue.
I break concentration as it's like dying.
It turns around just in time to see its lantern there.
Brutal.
Okay.
As the silence fades, you should see and be to face the direction that shot just came from.
There is a 10% chance that I'm noticed.
That bad things happen.
Unless we're close to the ocean.
No, then it's doubled, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, you're close to the ocean.
Ooh.
20% chance, baby. Where's the dice that I need?
That unnoticed.
We all die.
Where is
What is up with our group and being noticed by beings?
It really is. We are.
It's a recurring theme.
It's me being like, this is a cool thing, it's hunting you. No, not quite. Each of you asked for this.
I never knew I asked
No,
for
no.
a tree to hunt me
Is
down.
that what the next couple of days are going to be? We're dealing with your thing.
I don't even know what this is!
Leading up to your thing.
Don't look at me, man. I don't know what's going on.
You got anything?
I'm just chilling. I'm just a boy.
As the creature falls apart, Zia, you find yourself as Django's magic presses into you and transforms her essence, floating in some dark space. You're not sure if you're alive, you're not sure if you're dead. There's not much around you except for mist that you can see. You can see very faintly colourful lights far out in the mist. What do you do? You feel drained. You feel as if everything that tethers you to the magic of the Fae, to life, has been sapped away, and almost you are just an empty shell.
My edgy, angsty brain is like, I'm going to just go further into the mist. And it's like, you know when it's like the videos of the chicks going to like the flower fields and she like trails her fingers through like the flowers.
Mhm.
That but with mist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because angst.
Yeah. As you walk through the mist, the lights draw closer and you begin to hear whispers, just susurrating sounds that get louder. You begin to see.
Word?
It's a word, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like the sound of wind blowing through trees.
Oh, that's a really nice word.
Yeah.
Sus.
Oh my gosh.
You begin to see, as you walk closer to some of the lights, the mist seems to form in shapes around them. You see a shape of a fawn. You see the shape of a dryad, the shape of a satyr. I don't pronounce it.
Yeah,
You see pixies, and as you walk past and reach out to them, their forms collapse and the light dissolves, and you just hear whispers, and you realize that these are the whispers of souls taken by the lantern and siphoned away, the last remnants of fey creatures whose energy and life force had been stolen and sapped and used, and they are now no more. And then suddenly everything goes bright and you wake up with Django over you, his hand on your chest, as your body returns to normal from its non-crystallized state. A moment after the figure collapsed, you all saw Django lean down and renew Zia to their normal state.
Can I see the lantern?
The lantern is where it was. It lies there, no longer glowing, motionless.
How big is the lantern? Is it general lantern size?
It's probably a bit larger. It's about that large.
Huh.
Oh shit, from the ground.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, not from the
No, no,
ground.
no,
It's-
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only slightly larger than a normal lantern.
Which is odd because it was a huge creature.
I mean that makes sense.
Huge creature with lots of small arms.
Oh.
Great.
You guys got a lot of firewood now.
Yeah.
We build a boat.
I thought as FYP.
Do you think if we burn it, it will cry? That would be awful.
So yeah, you feel
The wood!
a strange pull towards the remains of the creature as you begin to sit up. And as you gaze towards it, the whispers grow louder. Not any words that you can make out, but there's a feeling of you being drawn towards it.
Okay. I think I'll walk towards the lantern, and if I'm able to pick it up,
It's heavy, but
or at
it does
least
seem
drag
to
it,
be able to move now.
and just put it next to the thing.
The remains.
Yeah. And then I think I'll just sit there and kind of holding the lantern, and just be like, damn, that really reminded me of home. And I just, like, I do actually miss home. And just knowing that, like, all of these things were here and now they're not. And it's, yeah, it's a lot, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there in silence.
As you sit there, you see something glinting in the between the broken pieces of wood of the creature, and reaching forward, you pull out what looks like an acorn. You can feel that it is not fully there. It seems a remnant of the spirit passing. But reaching it and taking it in your hand, you can feel just a small sliver of the essence of this creature who tried to steal your essence. And this is a trinket of the dead, which you now possess. The rest of you watch as Zia picks up the lantern, moves to the creature and just collapses exhausted, reaches between its branches and pulls out something that none of you can really see. You can faintly see that they're holding something if you focus on it, but it seems that there's something there that Zia sees that you do not.
Crazy.
That was messed up.
It was.
I'm gonna hold my cannon and coo and stroke it and be like, it's okay. I heard the big noises you made. I know you weren't the biggest noise, but you know, you did make some good ones, and I'm sorry that you didn't get to kill the big ones, though. And I'll do that next time.
I'm going to pass out. I'm going to go to sleep.
One will
Then I'll
step
go.
forward just before he passes out. Let's try and put his foot down. Tear out. You okay? You almost die again. Sorry. And other me, I look after you, but you are a handful. Many handfuls. Is there more stuff chasing? That thing. Is there more?
I don't know.
I think we should move our tents away from the forest.
I'm already dragging a bit all into the distance.
Alright.
Can I do like a investigation check on, or like suss out the remains? See if I can, I don't know, see a little bit more from where I couldn't, super far away.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation or arcana or nature check.
I'll do an arcana.
Cool.
13.
13. You can't sense too much. It seems that there definitely was something strange about this creature, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay.
Right. Well, moving your camp to a place further away from the trees, and
Not wasting the firewood.
not wasting the firewood, forming a bonfire of the remains of the creature. You all prepare to bed down for the night again. Zia Django you'll be asleep, but he'll pick you up and he'll carry you to the new camp and lay a blanket over you. And wary, confused, frightened, concerned, you all attempt to gather what sleep you can for what remains of the night. And we'll go ahead and end the session there.
Great.
We only made it through one day.
Yeah, you
skipped
made it
2
through
days.
2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, we met the prerequisite when we left already.
Yeah, it was the day we started on, we
Few
skipped
days.
one. So there was the night of the day you started on, then the next day, and then this now you're going to sleep is the 3rd day. Type thing.
And on the
Yeah, but cool. Cheers.
Great.
We'll see you soon.